Like to throw you off more cliffs.
He was fine. That was nothing. Just
He was at 5 hit points. If he didn't have like those temporary hit points, he probably would have bled up on the floor.
yeah.
All right. I will take that and tokenize it. That's a nice one. Which generator did you use for this, or did you just find this one online?
Night Cafe, same one I always use.
It's gotten better.
It has, honestly.
Right. Oh man. Just inhaled some dust or something. So my token maker is freezing up. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
We're here.
Oh yeah. I think my computer, when I brought up Photoshop, went crazy. I was trying to make a token, and it was, I guess, asleep, and the computer went, "Wah! Resource hog."
Is that how you make
One
tokens?
second.
Photoshop?
Yeah, I usually use Photoshop.
Okay.
Gives me more control than anything else, and I know it. So, like, I mean, I could use a token maker. I think there's stuff online to do them too, but they're a little bit limited.
I think I'm going to make a couple tokens for the different Nazoths I plan to summon. I don't have any right now, but I got plans for them.
If you want to start working on some, go ahead. And just send them to me when you got them, and I'll make tokens. All right, here we go. Now Photoshop's back up. Oh, we're making a giant eagle. Just about ready with it. You don't have it summoned just yet, so this it'll show up when it shows up. All right, you guys have stepped into the ground floor of the guard tower here. There's a cold hearth that's across on the door here, wind kind of howling down the chimney. Stone staircase on the southern wall that goes up to the second floor. There's also 3 windows that looks out over sort of like a foggy sea. You can barely see like the ground below through the mists of Barovia. Doesn't seem to be anything else in this room. Are you guys planning on trying to take a short rest here, or are you going to take advantage of still having a couple spells up and ascend and make sure that this place is clear and doesn't have any surprises waiting for you above?
I say we check
Fortunately-
out the upstairs before we long rest, but
Let's do it.
All right. Climb to the second floor. The upper level of the tower is an icebox. It's very cold up here. The windows are set in almost every wall here, and there's a rusted iron ladder that's bolted to the floor. It leads to the ceiling above and a wooden trapdoor. You would guess that that trapdoor leads to the roof. Each floor, I think, is about 30 feet or so up. Mounted above, there's a hearth here as well on this level, and mounted above it is a dire wolf's head. Again, there's wind that's coming down the chimney that almost seems to like mimic the howl of a wolf. I'll open up the map. Oops. I will open the map, not close it. And you are over here. Ladder in the center, trapdoor above the ladder. It looks as if there's an opening here too, but let me see what that is. Yeah, maybe there's an opening here that like people could look down from the second level at those coming in from the gates here. By the way, you guys never really went to the gates, but there was a strange green glow kind of around the threshold here on, and there's a portcullis on the far side meant to keep people from the western side of the road coming through and going east. But there's this weird sort of glow here, and I should also point out that the portcullis, I think, is partially open. Let's see here.
I'll give you 20 gold to throw the dog through it.
It is closed. Sorry, the portcullis is closed, but there's a weird glow there. 20 gold to what?
I'll give you 20
Gretchen
gold to
just
throw the dog through it.
glares.
See,
Just glares at you.
The dog is not going through. It's go-
Poor giggles.
Nothing seems to happen in the second floor. Seems just very cold up here and very desolate. Then there are there's the ladder that goes up again.
I don't know if I want to use a spell slot, but
I'd
I'll
say
at
that Giggles
least...
is maybe down there. We'll say that Riles stays with Giggles.
Okay. Let's see. I'll activate Eyes of the Grave, just in case there's any spirits.
Is that that's like Detect Evil, right? It just sends out like a pulse. It doesn't. Does it stick around for a little while?
It sticks around.
For how long?
I think. It's just until the end of my next turn, so it's a pulse.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit like Detect Evil, like the Paladin's ability.
Yeah.
It doesn't. The new one actually sticks around for a little while, but these current ones, it's like only things that are nearby.
Right.
You do not sense anything undead or supernatural in this room.
let's climb the ladder. See what's on the roof.
Who's going first?
I'll
I'll
go
go.
first.
Oh, well, he can go first.
I've got the armor.
She can go first. Gretchen goes first. Heavy armor, shield at the go, and one second, I'm making a little spider token here for later.
What do you think? Nice.
For the spider?
It's very shiny.
It is. It's good though.
Yeah, I think that's the only big ones I'll need for now.
Let me just bring them both in real quick since I made them. Otherwise, I'll forget and they'll get lost. Spider. I'll bring that there, and then eagle. I'll bring that here. All right. They are here now if we need them. Gretchen climbs the ladder. Find yourself pushing this trapdoor open and coming to the roof above. On the roof, there are 10-foot tall gold-plated statues. You can see these from below. They stand atop the battlements, kind of facing outward away from you. Each one of them depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind up here kind of stirs a little bit of snow, kind of sending a little bit into your face. And it's even chillier up here. Even more so than it was down on the ground. But you see under the snow, that's kind of collected on the roof, that there are human skeletons clad in rusty mail. They've been kind of slightly concealed by the snow. Right now, just your head is sort of poking up.
Do they look like they died here?
Hard to say. They're partially covered in snow, and Gretchen, you can't really see other than the fact that there are bodies here. Maybe is that question were they killed and dropped here, or did they die here? It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's like does it look like they were on this roof fighting and died, or did someone just drop their bodies here?
It's hard to say because they're kind of half concealed in snow. You'll have to go and right now Gretchen hasn't left. I'm assuming has not left the trap door just yet to physically go and look at them.
Right.
Anything interesting, Gretchen?
There are some fallen knights of some sort up here. I'm gonna go take a look.
You go and give me a medicine check or an investigation check, whichever is better for you.
Let's do medicine. Oh, wait, it was the first one.
It was
I
the
rolled
first one,
twice.
25. You you remove some of the snow from one of the nearby skeletons, and you discover that there is a hole in their chainmail, like right, it's a couple holes at chest level that seem to go all the way through the body. They are pretty large and somewhat circular. And you kind of glance around and you look up at these statues that are surrounding you, and you realize that the lances that they hold are about the same sort of, thickness as like the holes that you find in this one body's armor. You nothing happens right now, but you're looking at these and you're thinking just like, shit, did those things do this? But they don't animate or move or anything, at least not yet.
Oh boy. Should I cast Detect Magic or Speak with Dead?
Detect, maybe?
You asking? Do you call down to the group? You asking me? Whose
I'm
advice are
asking
you asking?
myself. I'm sorry. All right, let's do a Detect Magic on the statues.
You cast detect magic. Are you doing it like as a ritual, or are you casting it?
Um, Ritual takes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Let's do it as a ritual. Save a spell slot.
All right. As you begin casting your spell, these knights, these female warriors, these golden statues, a couple of them turn slowly your direction, just as you
Well,
begin casting.
that answers
And
the
one of
question.
and one of them says, "Be gone. The treasure is not here. It has been taken."
So many questions. Treasure? I'll
Sword.
leave.
The sword is no longer here.
There was a sword kept in this tower?
They kind of turn back to like their positions, looking outwards, and they say nothing more.
All right. I
Those below, if there's anybody on the ladder or anybody with keen ears, I think Jareth's got a high perception. You probably heard that. Others, like there's a little bit of wind howling and might be a little bit difficult if your perception's not great.
Well, I'm gonna stop casting the spell because, well, they answered my question for me.
Mhm.
And I
Is
guess
detect magic a concentration spell too?
yeah, I believe it is. Yeah.
All right, so your guardians are down.
Well, I never actually finished casting it. Or is it? Because I was casting it as a
Either
ritual.
way, I think it would be down by now.
Okay.
We only had about 5 minutes
It's
left.
been about 5 minutes, yeah. That's fair.
Nothing seems to be here ready to attack you. Although these statues are giving you the big creeps. They don't look like evil. They look like guardians of like this place. And apparently these bodies here, whoever these people were, that came here, earned their wrath and gave their lives for it.
You know what? I'll go ahead and just finish the spell.
All right.
I'm already here. I've got people angry at me, or statues possibly angry at me. Might as well.
You finish the spell, and you sense nothing on the bodies up here, and maybe only a little bit of magic on the statues.
Oh.
But it doesn't seem to be like a spell. It's necromancy. You get that, as if these statues aren't really like constructs. They might be animated by like spirits from beyond.
Gotcha. Right. I guess I'll go downstairs. So yeah, there are stabby statues up there. I wouldn't linger.
Friends of yours, Nazoth?
Why would stabby statues be friends of mine?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
I'm more surprised they didn't attack us.
There's that.
Well, I didn't try to steal the sword that apparently is no longer here, so we didn't have any problems.
Sword. What, like the one the gentleman had at Argynvostholt? That kind of sword?
I cannot say. I assume it's powerful if someone was guarding it, but that is all I know.
Alright, well, shall we have that long rest?
Works for me.
What level do you want to have it on? The second level here is kind of cold compared to the first, and there's a weird opening here. Do you want to? But you can go either way. You could stay on the second or the first floor. I think you kind of broke the first door a little bit. I think Garrison did, but it can be shored up.
Yeah, let's go short up.
And then
All right. You settle down in the lowest part of this tower, the guard tower, to get some rest. The darkness of night descends on you, and just as that you're right, it's sort of like the edge of that twilight, right before it gets like super dark. You can see that there's a moon somewhere above the clouds that's illuminating the sky just a little bit, and suddenly everything gets very dark over you, and you hear a rush of wind. A surge of wind. You're not sure if that was a cloud or whatnot, but then when you look out the windows to see if something's going on outside, you look across the bridge to the east, and you see this shape, this dark shape, creating a silhouette in the sky, and this thing is huge. Its wings are about maybe 70, 80 feet across, and it's bird-shaped. And then it comes down to land very close to the far side of the bridge. And it sits there on the far side, right beyond the statues, and kind of gives this big sort of screech in the air that just chills your bones. This thing is massive, and if somebody wants to roll like a nature check, they can. It looks like a bird that's like 30 feet tall with wings that are stretched out to like 60, 70 feet.
I got a 20.
20 is not quite enough. You have heard of monstrous legendary animals before, but you don't know exactly what this thing is. You don't know if this is like a figment of your imagination. You've never seen something this big before. But I'm going to put it here as it kind of lands right on like the far side of the bridge. And you can kind of see like how big this thing is.
20's not enough. I love it.
What's that?
I said 20's not enough. I love
20's
it.
not enough. Giant bird. And there, I can give you an image of it too. There's a drawing from the adventure. Should give you an idea of how big this thing is. Those statues are about life size on the top of the bridge. It's landed on the far side, and it gives like this big screech, and it kind of claws the earth, some snow kind of pulling off, and rocks kind of breaking from the edge of the cliff, tumbling down into the river below. And it seems to be hanging out there for the time being. Is there anything you guys do?
Let's just have our long rest and hopefully it's gone when we wake up.
Yeah?
Not let Garrison see it.
So everybody spends the next few minutes tying Garrison up.
Everyone roll
It
persuasion
hangs out
check,
here.
Garrison.
It hangs out on the far side of the bridge for about 15, 20 minutes, occasionally screeching into the air. And then it takes wing and flies off to the north.
Oh my
Does not seem to have noticed your group. Or maybe it didn't care. But this thing seems to live in this area, and it is huge and terrifying.
Birds should not be that big.
No,
No.
no bird should be that big.
Hell, whales shouldn't be that big.
True. But at least whales are in water, where like the environment can support them. Something like this, I don't know how. Like it's like twice the size of an elephant, and that's like one of the biggest creatures on Earth. Land creatures, I should say. That night, you guys rest in the chilly air of Solenka Pass, and eventually, the sky begins to lighten a little bit into that dull gray. You guys know to be daytime. You've got your long rest. Apply long rest benefits.
All right.
If your directions are correct, you will have to cross this bridge and cross the river below to get closer to continue along the road that should take you to the Amber Temple. I'll go to the not Brez. I'll go to the Barovia map real quick. Find out where you are. I think you can see Solenka Pass here at the bottom. This is the tower that you're in right now. The massive bird was on the far side and it flew off this way. Like into the mountains. So maybe more like a northeast. It wouldn't fly off that way. It would kind of fly northeast. You are going almost in the same way as it, but you're kind of going more southeast. And you know you'll have to take this road and then backtrack higher up into the mountains to get to the Amber Temple. The Amber Temple, it's said to be kind of almost up near the peaks.
Okay. So we're still not really nearby it.
You are
At that crossroad.
you're about 4 miles, you think?
Okay. Well, that's not too bad.
Which I think you guys travel about maybe about 2 miles an hour. So you should be able to be there, in about 2 hours. I think that is. If I had that right. Wait, no, 2 miles an hour? Is that what it is? 20 miles you can go in about 8 or 10 hours at a casual pace. So yeah, this would be maybe assuming maybe
So
probably
we'd be
2 or
there
3
by-
hours. You're climbing too, so as the crow flies, it's about 4 miles, but you're ascending into the mountain. So let's say it's going to take you about 5 hours to get there from here.
So we'll be there by early afternoon.
Yeah, by about
Okay.
noon.
All right.
You ready to press on?
Yeah, I'll spend a moment looking at the sky just in case.
You don't see anything right now.
All right.
All right.
I'll
You
roll
press on.
forward.
Everybody, roll a. Let's see here. Do. Yeah, everybody roll a d20 for me. I'll roll one for the two that aren't here.
Ooh.
1 second, looking something up. Someone roll a percentile for me.
I got it. Did that go through?
Not
I
yet.
haven't seen it.
There it is. 47.
I don't like that.
As you cross the bridge, let's see here. So you cross the bridge shortly after you cross the Slenka Bridge, and you're still kind of within sight of the watchtower of the bridge itself. You find yourself coming to a tiny little shrine on the side of the road, and it's been moved back just kind of against the mountain, and like someone has taken a little bit of time to kind of dig out a little bit of the earth to create a little bit of a wind sort of like a little protective area. It's like they dug into the side of the mountain and they put some rocks in here. And on the top of these rocks, there's the remnants of some sort of plant. You think maybe flowers or something like that, and an urn, a small urn. There's nothing written on it. It's just an odd place for this to be. Almost looks like a little shrine. And this would you would recognize the urn, Gretchen, as the type of urn that someone uses to, put ashes in to bury the dead.
Yeah.
If you want to interact with it or do anything, you can, or you can keep going and just pass it up.
I hadn't thought about it before, but would cremated remains work with Speak with Dead?
No, it doesn't have a mouth.
Okay.
It's got to have an
That's
anatomy that can
classification.
speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's the one limitation.
You can't make the top of the urn, the cover, the mouth, just have it
Oh,
open
jeez,
and
no,
close.
They
that is
already
not.
do.
Oh no.
I've seen that on like
It's not
puppet
Beauty and the
shows.
Beast.
Oh my god.
Hello! And they start singing a song and dancing.
You can, but it gets you kicked out of parties.
Oh, what a terrible party trick.
Yeah.
Best party trick.
Someone died, and someone decided to leave their ashes up here. For some reason.
Said there's no name?
No name. This looks like it's been here for maybe a year or more, at least. Like there's a little bit of flowers or something, but they've been they're just totally desiccated. Like they were someone had stuck them under a couple rocks, and there's only a little bit left. Like whatever they were, it's kind of, you can't even tell anymore.
I'll give a quick prayer, but I don't think we should linger here too long.
All right. You keep going. And a few hours later, climbing the peaks, you arrive at your destination. No other trouble along the way. And let's get to this place. When you arrive here, you find yourself it's gotten even colder up at the higher parts of the mountains. It's about minus 10 degrees Fahrenheit, which is minus 23 degrees Celsius. So it's below freezing up here. How are you guys doing as far as do you have cold winter clothes and stuff like that?
Boy.
I have
'Cause you're
leather
gonna be-
armor, but that's about it.
I've got a winter cloak, I would think.
You're probably what you would think, or do you actually have one?
I mean, Jareth would probably pack at least one winter thing.
Is it on your character sheet? Because if it ain't on your
It's
character
in my
sheet, then
bag.
you don't have it.
I mean, it's
Nice
part of
try.
my fine clothes, which is on my character
Fine.
sheet. It's a fine winter cloak.
It's not. It may be a winter cloak, but it's not winter outfit.
Let's see. I just have common clothes, and I do have a blanket.
Yeah, we all have blankets, don't we? It would be in our packs.
Look in your packs, see if it's listed. Some people come with sometimes when you choose your stuff at the beginning, sometimes it comes with traveling stuff tents or blankets or pallets or whatever, bags to sleep in or whatever. But if it doesn't, if you chose the other one, which is not a traveling kit, then you might not have one.
I've got a bedroll, batons.
There you go. Bedroll would be like a blanket.
A tinder box and a torch. I could light the torch and stay warm, right?
Torch is not going to keep you warm.
Nah.
A fire, maybe. And you got to stay pretty close to it. As you guys arrive in this area, and let me describe where you are. Just as you come up over the last ridge, the road kind of brings you, kind of fades away a little bit, like the road in front of you, into a covering of snow. But and the wind and the mists kind of like are blasted in front of you, and you catch a glimpse of a structure, a facade of some kind in the side of the mountain ahead. As you move closer, you're able to make it out as a temple of some kind that's been carved into the sheer side, the sheer cliff. The front of the structure is about 50 feet high, and there are 6 alcoves containing 20-foot tall statues. Each statue here is carved from what seems to be a single block of amber. Alrighty, here we go. It'll be at the bottom of this map. I'll try to ping you so you can see yourselves. It's a pretty big map. You're standing in snow. These are these statues. This is the entranceway that goes inside to darkness. And the cliff face kind of goes off in 2 different directions. Does not seem like there's a way to go around, by the way. This just keeps going to the right and to the left.
Is the temple behind it?
This is the face of the temple.
So our option is a staircase down?
Yep. Seems to be only one entrance. This is like, the temple itself appears to have been built into the side of this mountain.
I'd like to approach the statue on the far left and examine it.
All right. First of all,
Be careful.
everybody give me a Constitution saving throw. And you can roll it with advantage if you're bundled up in, like, if you've got like a bedroll or something like that and you're bundled up in it. But if you're also bundled up in a bedroll that is not meant to be cold weather outfit stuff, you're going to have, it's going to interfere with doing things because it's not designed as clothes.
Okay. Didn't even
Ryan, have you
think
made it to us
ask
yet?
about
Are
the
you home?
weather.
Probably not.
No, I'm still at work, but my character definitely has no clothes, like cold weather clothes. So
Right.
I don't see why he would. He's got minimal things. He didn't even have hands when he started.
Garrison the minimalistic.
I think I have a picture of the Amber Temple I can show you guys.
Oh my.
This is a pretty vague one here. It's good. It's not super high resolution, but this is a good idea of what the place looks like from a distance. So I'll give you an idea of like how it's built into the side of the mountain. You're going up to the leftmost one. Move your token if you're going there. The statues all look the same. You've been examining this one, looking behind it, but you don't find anything like hidden there or unusual about the statue, other than the fact that it's 20 feet tall. Though the longer you look at this thing, the more uneasy you feel. It's almost as if it's like looking back at you, but it doesn't move, as far as you can tell.
There's no nameplates, any kind of markings?
No. No nameplates, no markings. All the statues are identical.
Alright, well, I guess I'll try the next one.
Same thing. Looks just like the last one, and again makes you feel uneasy as you stand beneath it and look up at it.
And that one.
All of the statues you go, I'm assuming at this point you're going to check them all. They all seem the same. They're all identical, and they give you the creeps. When you pass this opening, you can see down the stairs a little bit. They seem to descend about 10 feet into another hallway. You can see arrow slits in the walls on both sides. There's a larger hallway down below. Let's see how far you can see. Yeah. You can just see a landing below that seems to open out in a larger hallway or hall of some kind. And you can see what seems to be a railing. And then it drops off in the darkness.
You okay, Jareth?
Assuming you check the other statues, you get the same weird, creepy feeling from them, but nothing, no nameplates or anything to indicate who these figures are or were. It's almost like they're intended to be mysterious.
Interesting statues.
There are no spells for cold weather in 5th edition.
They don't even
Sorry.
have. There used to be something.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, there really isn't anything.
There used to be endure elements, but it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
How'd you guys do on these saving throws? Good. I'll roll for. Let me get our other two up here.
So I assume then, like, produce flame in my hand would do nothing too?
It might give you advantage on the save. How long does that last? And is that a first level or a cantrip?
It's a cantrip, and it lasts for 10 minutes.
As long as you keep spamming it, it'll help you out.
Are you okay with me doing
But
that?
it's like the same as a torch. Like it's not the same as clothes. I don't know if you've ever tried to like get warm from like a burning torch, but like it
doesn't work.
But
doesn't
it's
work.
less cumbersome though, because it's just coming from my hand. I wouldn't be holding a torch, right?
No, but it's like you can't like the heat of it, like for it, like something that's that small, the heat only comes out like maybe like a foot at the most.
When it's that cold, yeah.
When it just doesn't provide heat in a great large area like a fire does.
Right.
It just dissipates quickly.
But it would bring me some kind of heat. At
About
least.
the same as you're getting from your blanket.
But then again, it is less cumbersome than holding a bedroll, right?
Probably, yeah. As long as you have a hand free.
Yeah, I'm gonna put away the bedroll and spam this baby.
All right.
And you said it was 10 under or 20 under?
It's 10 below 0 if it's Fahrenheit, and it's
Okay.
for Celsius, it's even lower.
Okay. I've been 10 below. That's freaking cold. Okay.
Yeah, I've been in it too. It's very cold. Something you don't really want to be out in very long. And the longer you're out in this stuff, the harder it's going to be to withstand it.
For Canadians, that's minus 23.
Yeah.
Which I've been in, which is not bad.
Not bad. Well, for Canadian, maybe. Got ice for blood.
I mean,
You guys
this
live in
is
the-
a guy
in
who
the
wears
Great White
shorts
North.
in the snow.
Huh?
Shorts in the snow, sandals. No, it's minus 40.
Yeah,
when we
but
have
for
to
an
be
extended
careful.
period of time,
Minus 40 is the be wary.
that's 0 degrees. Anything below like 30 is like not really survivable in regular clothes for an extended period of time. If you're running around, maybe. I was just trying to find Garrison. Okay, I got Garrison, and let me find Riles. Make sure I'll roll Garrison's check real quick. Garrison is chilly.
Wait.
I rolled bad for you, Brian. I rolled a 9. I'm just checking to see if you have any bonuses here that I'm Does not seem like it.
Does he have a blanket? I guess not.
He said no. He didn't even have pants before.
Right. Garrison puts his hands in Ryle's fro. That's how he's trying to stay.
Actually, Garrison does have a bedroll. Let me roll again.
Okay.
He does have a bedroll.
What am I going to do with a bedroll? Garrison is not running around in a sleeping bag. Too proud.
All right. Okay.
He's just cold. He looks like the guy, the frozen guy with the icicles on him. Just chattering his teeth. His temple socks. Why don't priests get heat? Ridiculous.
Ace. You gain one level of exhaustion. Oh, shit. Here we go again. You just got rid of the last one, I think. Let's add one more in. And let me check Riles. I think Riles is in the tavern. Yep. I think Riles would be the kind that would not be afraid of dressing in his bedroll. He makes it both ways. And is all right for the moment. Everybody else is hanging back, and Jareth has gone up to the entrance to the temple. Is everybody else going with him? What are you guys doing?
Maybe it's warmer inside. Yeah, that. Oh, jeez. Giggles is with us.
Garrison's
Oh,
would go up. I know what Brian would do. He's going to draw his weapon and be like, go and kill something to get warm.
Yeah, let's go.
You're sleeping out, what is it called? A bantha?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Those are
Tauntauns.
Tauntauns, yeah.
Tauntauns.
Yeah.
Banthas are on Tatooine.
I'm trying to find a tauntaun so I can sleep in. That's what Garrison's doing. He's running around with the axe made of plants, trying to kill freaking random elk.
Think Geek used to sell a tauntaun sleeping bag that you could crawl inside.
Let's roll a check for Esmeralda. Because I don't think that she does not have cold weather gear. Doesn't even have like a camping kit. And she is cold too. I need to put
You should have prepared for this.
They didn't tell us it was cold,
maybe
did
you
they?
should have.
Every time
I
people
warned you
talk
guys a
about it.
few times that it was up in the mountains and there was snow.
Yeah.
Didn't put two and
You
two
didn't
together.
tell me the top of the mountain was cold.
All right, you move in, and although there are arrow slits on both sides of the corridor here, when you get up and kind of peer through them, maybe carefully, there doesn't seem to be anything in the guard rooms beyond. No one here waiting to shoot you full of arrows. You're able to kind of look into these as well. It's a small room, about 20 feet by 20 feet. Ceiling's about 10 feet high. And you can see that there is, in the right-hand room, slumped against one corner, is a skeleton wearing a blue wizard's robe, clutching a wand to its chest. That's on the right-hand side. I'll open up both of these. You can kind of look through the arrow slits to see that. Let me check something, make sure I'm not revealing something I'm not supposed to. All right.
When you said arrow slits, I thought like Aztec trap arrow slits, if that makes sense.
No, they're not traps. I think I know what you're talking about. No, these are like the arrow slits that you would find in a castle,
Okay.
where archers can stand behind them and shoot out. They're usually angled so that they have like a better shot at people on the outside than somebody on the outside trying to shoot at.
Try to get a better look at this thing in there.
Body with a robe, wand clasped to its chest. You do not see an entrance or an exit to that room.
Does it look alive?
No, it looks like a skeleton. Does not move.
Hey, Gretchen. What do you make of this?
Sorry, what was that?
What do you make of this? as I point through this hole.
Were you trying to say Gretchen? You were kind of
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
breaking up.
I think they were
Yes.
called
Okay.
Gretchen.
All right. All right. What do I make of the skeleton?
It looks like a dead skeleton. It's not moving. It's got a wand held to its chest, as if it's holding it, like it froze to death here or something.
All right.
Does not move. And you see the same thing that Jareth does. You're
Is it
about 20
undead?
feet from it, I think. You gonna use your eyes of the grave?
I will.
You sense no undeath about it. Just seems to be a
Alrighty.
regular old death.
Oh, we could probably get a wand later.
Well,
If you can find a way to get into that room, you could.
We'll peek around this corner.
Somebody is. You find yourself entering into a larger chamber here. Let me see what the lighting conditions are.
Jared, slow down.
I'm just peeking. That's all. I'm not going far. Kind of hoping there's some magical door on the other side.
All right. When you enter this next room, you find yourself coming out on a 20-foot wide balcony with black marble. There's a shattered railing straight ahead from you that you can see from the entrance that overlooks a vast temple ahead of you. There are two staircases, one to the left, one to the right, and there is dim light in here that seems to be coming from the walls and the ceiling, which are covered with a sort of amber-like glaze, giving sort of like a golden sort of soft glow to the entire temple within. You can also see a set of amber doors that stands closed at the west side of the balcony, and a similar pair to the east that are cracked open. Let me reveal this room. Actually, I think you can see to the far side too. When you're looking out, you also, this place is kind of dimly lit. So I'm gonna that's just what you're looking at right now. The description I just gave to you is the balcony and the two stairs that descend into a bigger open area. The far side of that open area, there's a vast temple here with 4 black marble columns supporting the ceiling above. At the north end, there's this 40-foot tall statue of a cowled figure in flowing robes. Its hands are outstretched as if in the midst of like casting a spell, but its face is void of utter blackness. The statue stands between 2 black marble balconies, one on the left, which is partially collapsed and fallen to the temple's black marble floor. There is an open doorway on the right balcony, and a couple of closed 2 open doorways on the upper right hand balcony. The one that's crumbled has 2 closed doors.
Is this a door?
Yeah. When you look back, there's a little door right there too. Let me see if I can't reveal these a little better. It's a very big place. You also see more arrow slits off to the left and the right that seem to face towards the lower part of the temple, and a couple of arrow slits kind of behind the statue as well.
And there's no identical door on the other side for that small door?
No, there's not. There's a door here, but there's no doors along the wall to your right at all.
That's weird.
Rob, how far away is the dead wizard?
He is about 20 feet, but he's beyond an arrow slit.
Oh, so we could only see him, but we don't know how to get in that room. Okay.
If you can make yourself small enough to get into that room, then you could get to him.
Riles? Question? No, I was wondering if we could speak with Dead with him, but we can't get to him. And are all these statues about? They're all just like a faceless person in robes. Like there's no like distinct. There's nothing that like jogs our memory of any kind of like representation of like hags or a type of faith or anything like that. Like
no, they look a little bit more like if if Nazoth didn't have a face, they'd look a lot like Nazoth, like cowled wizards. But you can't. There's no facial features on any of them. The ones outside all look the same. The one inside is different than in that its face is even like more obscured. The ones outside there was like sort of a face, but it was very, like it was very indistinct. The one inside,
neutral.
its face is like black, like there's just a shadow there that you can't see through, and its hands are outstretched as if it's like it's casting a spell. The ones outside were hands kind of held together in prayer.
Interesting. And we don't. I'm trying to rack my brain. Like we haven't really heard of anything of like a group of wizards, right? Like a group of arcane casters doing anything. We don't have any like back lore of something like that, you know.
You know
so
that
how
Strahd is a caster. You know,
right, he got his
Strahd learned magic,
powers,
yeah.
but yeah, we don't know that there's like a circle of 9 wizards that live in this. You know what I mean?
You've
Like,
never heard of anything like that. You know that there was one wizard who lived in the tower that that you guys have now claimed up on the lake, but he's apparently long dead. He was somebody that helped Strahd build his castle, and then he died at some point.
right.
But that was just one guy.
And does Esmeralda or her notes from her boss have anything about any of this place? Garrison's just trying to like get his like footing. We're in this like amazing temple with this black stone marble and like illuminating light, but like he's having a hard time like pinpointing like who this is for or whatever, you know.
The only thing that you guys have been told is that Strahd came here to gain power, and that he spoke with forces, dark forces of power, that have only been referred to as the dark powers.
Right.
And none of the information you guys have gives names to any of these dark powers.
Can I remember anything from that book that the brides took back?
Let me check it real quick and see if there's something in there that is relevant.
Garrison's gonna like look to Gretch and be like, do you think it would be worth trying to speak to the spirits that are here? You know, this one seems to be opening in some sort of casting, other ones were praying. Is this some kind of deity and maybe what we could channel some kind of communication with? You know, do we need to supplicate ourselves here in order to get, you know, attention? He's kind of thinking like in more of like a religious temple way, like, you know.
I would be careful supplicating yourself to any evil power.
There's still magic
I
here.
can tell you
There's
this
gotta
has
be
to
a way.
be evil.
You're right. But evil or not, there's still magic here. Something still rests within this place. We have to figure out what it is. There's spirits here that can give us strength. And like Garrison's kind of just looking around, really trying to like make sense of this place that we're in, you know, where Strahd would have gotten these further powers. Obviously, there's other doors and stuff we haven't been to, but like until we start digging deeper, he's just kind of taking it all in like a 360, you know.
I would just caution accepting any deals, whether they're offered or not.
You'd fix me if I had a problem, right, Grinch?
There's only so much I could do.
Yeah, that's a yes. He pats you on the shoulder.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I almost died.
Out of character, this sounds so much like a Shazam or Black Adam situation. You know, the wizard circle.
All you remember from the book, Strahd only made one sort of mention about what had sort of happened to him. 1 second. Here. You remember that he said that he specifically, these are the words that you remember him use. It's the only thing that he talks about. And it was in reference to when he met Tatiana, when his brother had brought her home to Castle Ravenloft. Strahd was still mortal. And he spoke about in his book about seeing her and like loving her like instantly, like falling in love with her instantly, but that he remembered her looking at him not in the same way, but looking at him as if seeing that he was growing old, that he was not young like Strahd's brother Sergei was, and so Strahd decided that he wouldn't age, that he loved her so much that he would find some way to defy his age, and so he said that he made a pact with death, a pact of blood, and you can only assume that that was done here at the Ember Temple. He does not name whoever he made this pact with.
I think Garrison, if like we all are aware of this, might actually be willing to drip blood upon the front of this presenting character and just kind of present himself, cut his hand with the axe, kind of smear blood on the black opal marble floor that's there, and kind of look up to this hollow-faced statue and just, I'm here for the power that you promised another. He's weakened and he no longer needs it. What you've given him once, he no longer uses for the right purpose. He wishes to be relieved of it, but he can't just give it away freely. I've come for the treasures that are deeper within here and for the powers to take him down. And he kind of bows his head and just tries to see if there's any kind of like reaction to this temple of him kind of giving some blood and trying to like coerce a response,
Are you just doing that on the floor, or are you approaching like the
Yep.
grand
Well, whatever, as
statue
close
that's to
as
the
I
far
can get
side
to
of the
that
temple?
giant thing. Yeah. If I
Yeah,
can
the
get
giant
close to
that's
it.
on the far side. So the temple itself. Let me give. Are you driving right now? I don't want to make you look at your phone. The temple itself is about 90 feet wide, and the statue itself is down from this balcony about 100 feet or so away from the edge of the balcony. And then the far wall is only about 10 feet or so behind that statue, and there's two balconies that flank the statue. So you'll have to descend into the open and cross it if you want to get before this statue. And it's,
Yeah,
if you want
he'll
to.
go down slowly, confidently, looking about, but like this is his purpose, right? He's going to go down there, pull his axe out of his sheath, grab it and cut it across like kind of the base of his palm like they always do, and then just leave like this trickling bloodline as he kneels in front of him and kind of professing that he wants the same power that was promised long ago to the man that has come here before.
All right. As you step down the stairs and draw your axe and start making your demands, or your your proposal, your deal, there is a voice that you guys hear from the hood, the dark, sort of impenetrable darkness of this giant statue on the far side of the temple, and it speaks in a strange arcane tongue. I'm gonna move. Is anybody going up with Garrison? Because he's probably up here by now.
I was
No.
moving over here.
Esmeralda's like, you fool! You shouldn't do that. You don't know what you're messing with here.
Gretchen is
Neither
also
do you,
going,
he
you
says.
fool. You don't know what you're messing with.
Did you say that Gretchen said the same thing?
Yeah.
Right at the same time, and like, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Oh, jeez.
Nazoth, are you entering too? Your token's still outside the temple.
Yeah, I have been. I'm entering the temple.
Is there anything that I need that you want to say before this all happens? Was there anything that you were doing, or were you just watching at this point?
I've just been watching, and I was reading my character sheet. That's why I didn't move my token. But
Okay.
I
I just don't want you to feel like you got left behind. I wanted to check with you before.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm still here.
All right, good. Let's get an Arcana check from some folks.
Anna.
Alrighty, let's see how far away Garrison is. Yep, All right. The DC for this is 17. Anybody make that?
No one made it.
Garrison has an Arcana of -1. He's not even trained in spellcraft. Let's check
Riles make it?
Riles. No, he didn't. You hear like this strange voice speaking in some sort of occult tongue. Sounds maybe like it could be a spell, but none of you recognize it. And then dark force comes from the face, and it strikes Garrison. Garrison is going to have to make a Constitution saving throw, I believe. Let's find
Nice. I just raised my ASI in that.
That's good, because you're not going to want to fail this save. You're still not home yet, right? Do you want me to make the save for you, or do you want to?
Yeah, I just roll. I won't be home for a while.
All right. Constitution saving throw versus a DC 17. You make the save. That's a good thing. Because this spell is a Finger of Death spell that
Oh,
does
Lord.
59 points of damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. Oh, I didn't fix your hit points. Let me make sure that you have a long rest because everybody did that.
I should have like 80 something.
84.
Said
Not
hit points
anymore.
after exhaust.
Now you're down 29 out of that, it looks like.
Nah, perfect.
And everybody, roll initiative. And I'll roll for Garrison. And Riles. Oh. I should long rest Riles too. Alrighty. Whatever casts this spell, you cannot see, but definitely, you don't know if it's the statue, something in the statue, but that darkness seems to be kind of impenetrable up there. Let me roll its initiative in too. We'll add 1 to that. It rolled very slow. Got a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. And let me check something else. And I gotta roll something else too. Alright, I got Esmeralda here. Let's roll her too. Oh shit. Esmeralda may have actually made this. I forgot about her. Nope, she failed that Arcana check too. Right, no backsies. All right. See Garrison like grab his chest as this energy flows over him. Nazoth, you are the first to go. In your group.
Okay. I don't have anything that would help me see invisibility, so I'm not sure what to do exactly. Any kind of check I can make, or
What sort of check? Like, what are you trying to do?
identify what we're fighting?
It's something. It's either the statue or something in the darkness in the hood. You just can't see it. Unless you have some way of seeing through magical darkness. Does Nazoth have a way of seeing through magical darkness?
Nope.
Does not have devil sight?
That gives me dark vision, but
If you have devil's sight, then I think you can actually see through darkness.
hold on, let me.
Let me try to check your character.
Yeah, I have devil's sight, both magical and non-magical. Yeah.
Magical and non-magical darkness. You see that there is a figure in the darkness of the hood. What's the range on your dark vision? Is it like 120 or something like that?
120 feet.
All right. Yeah, they are within range of that. You can actually see them, and what you see appears like a humanoid, but it has like a jackal-like head, and it's wearing robes. And it was the thing that just cast this spell from the hood. Like it moved up, cast this thing. You didn't recognize the spell. You're not even sure if it was just speaking or whatnot. And then, something bad happened to Garrison, and you realize this thing is probably trying to kill him. I'll put it on the map.
Aha! A horseless headsman. Fire my Eldritch Blast at him.
Oops. Let's get rid of that.
I'll use tracer rounds so the other guys can see.
Oof. All right, you shoot right into the head. You hit this thing. 13 points of damage.
Does the second one hit?
Second one does not hit. It seems to kind of deflect off of its robes, as if it's just tough enough to not to take that damage, or maybe had magical protection. You're not sure. Is that it for Nazoth?
Yeah. I holler over to Jareth. Jareth, it's in the it's in the hood. Some kind of boogin.
All right, Jareth is up.
Is it protected by gangs?
Oh, sorry, Jareth is not up. Something else happens at this point. I almost forgot about the other initiatives I just rolled. You guys see light start pouring out of these of the arrow slots on the left-hand side of the temple, and some fire comes flying out. Whoops! What happened there? Delete it.
At Garrison?
Some at Garrison and some at you guys.
Oh no. All of those. Do I still have this temporary HP? That's gone, right?
What was that from?
From Jarrett's thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
long
after
rest.
a long rest, it's gone.
Okay. Let me get rid of that.
Alrighty then. Fire comes flying out. A bead of fire comes flying out from the far side and lands up on the balcony between Nazoth and Riles. Let me throw one out there and see, as this fireball explodes, who gets hit by it. Let's see. Can they hit more? No, they're gonna hit Nazoth. It's gonna be Nazoth, Gretchen. Giggles runs off, and Riles.
Poor Giggles. He's so fast.
Really sick of these fireballs.
Dexterity saving throws, please.
At least it's warm now.
you're definitely warm. Damage is 26. Fire damage.
Anyone using your blankets to keep you are more flammable. Roll at disadvantage.
What's the save?
DC 13. And I'll roll for Riles.
26 damage.
Riles makes the save, takes half damage. Let's see if he's got a spell to absorb elements. Nope. He'll take 13.
I think Rile's magical secret is counterspell, though.
Unfortunately, this thing was 70 feet away.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying in general, like if Riles is going to die to something, he has that just for your purpose. Like,
Right. Yeah, you hear casting from this thing over here, but he's too far away to do anything about it. But I will keep that in mind. The other ones cast spells as well. Using, I believe... Yeah, magic missiles come flying out of Garrison. 6 of them.
I cast shield.
I know you don't get that. 18 points of damage as a barrage of magic missiles blasts into Garrison. I will.
Garrison's
Just-
like, is this a test? Are you testing me? Cruel gods, that's all you have. He just spits on the ground, yelling at this stupid like black mask. He's just like, is that all you got?
Harrison's down to 37 hit points. And now Jareth is up.
Okay. I'm going to move to the edge here and duck down, if I can do that. Try to get some better protection.
Which edge? This is just, you might be able to get a little bit of cover,
Yeah.
but this is like a railing for like a balcony, so that it's not solid.
Right.
It might be like a +2.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast Summon Beast.
All right.
And I've just been looking through the environment for, you said we're in a mountain, right?
Yeah.
So I'd like to have a giant elk, please.
All right. I think I got one of those. One moment. The Roll20 is being a little slow. There it is. I'm just dropping it in the middle here. I don't know where you want it, but you now have control of it.
Okay. So it has. Why would it? Sorry, I'm just double checking the speed on this thing. Speed is land 30. Oh, why did I summon a land creature? I'm so stupid.
You want a flying creature?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll switch it up.
Okay.
Flying elk. Do both.
Giant eagle, since you just had that one.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Gareth, can you summon the giant bird we just saw outside?
He's summoning a smaller version of it. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is it your summon beast is medium size, though, right?
It's small beast.
Small? Oh, well, I'll just leave it like that.
That
That would have been a weird small elk.
Yeah.
Oh, look how cute that thing is. And then it comes charging in and like knocks you silly.
Okay, so it's got a fly speed of 60. Ooh. Okay. So it's going to come in for an attack.
All right. It will, unless it has blind sight or something like that, its attacks will be at disadvantage.
Does it have blind sight?
Unlikely,
Senses,
is it?
dark vision. No. So disadvantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it only get one attack? What level did you cast it at? Just at second?
Yeah.
All right. So it just gets one attack. It flies in, darts into the darkness, and comes back out, but does not seem to have hit anything.
Yeah, and then it gets its lovely disengage.
Yeah. It's going to fly away again?
Yeah, it's gonna fly behind it if I can.
It'll be outside of the hood at this point. Like the
Yeah,
this
as long as it
thing's
can't see
inside
it.
the head.
Yeah, I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
it can.
Okay. And then last thing, and technically it's my thing, but bonus action, spirit totem.
All right. Fair.
What would be? Hawk is 80 keen sight. Make the attack roll against target spirits, or you can use reaction. Just you have advantage in wisdom. No, I'll just make it the bear. So.
All right. Let me give you
12 now.
30-foot radius on this thing. There you go. I just dropped it right in the middle, but you can move it around.
Will you say everybody's in there?
Garrison is not.
He's not.
You know, that leaves out.
Yeah, either going to lose Riles or you're going to lose Garrison.
I think it's better to have Garrison in there, so we'll do that. So everybody's gonna get, I believe it's 12 temp now. 8 plus 5, or is that 13?
All right. 8 plus 5 is 13.
Okay, yeah, and that includes Esmeralda.
Alrighty.
All right. Sweet. So just a reminder, everybody in there gets advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws, and that's it for me. Thank you.
Alrighty, and I'll give Garrison his temp. Sorry, 13. Alrighty. That was Jareth, Eagle, and Gretchen's up.
All right. Let's see. And difficult terrain for the stairs.
No, you can treat them as regular terrain. They're kind of they're not very steep.
Okay. So that'll get me to 30.
Oh, Esmeralda was in this thing too, wasn't she?
He's 35 feet away.
Alright.
Let's see what's the range on. I wanted to start Aura Vitality, but Garrison is just a little bit too far away.
Alright.
Alright, I'll go ahead and cast Aura Vitality, and I'll just use it on myself this turn.
Alright. I don't think your hit points adjusted before. Are they disconnected or something? It looks like your hit points aren't accurate on roll 20.
I'm showing 1313 and then 5783.
Maybe I just had to reload. I think roll 20 is being weird.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it's right. Okay.
Okay.
Is that it for Gretchen?
Yeah, let me roll my healing.
What's the spell called again? This is the Aura Vitality?
Yeah.
Let's give you a little marking. We'll use the little yellow one here so that we know that that's up. This is the one where you get within like 5 feet of somebody. You can give them hit points or something.
It's 30 feet, and it's 2d6 as a bonus action.
Okay. Alrighty. Then we go to Riles. Riles is like, shit, as he's dodging fireballs again. Why is it always fireballs? He, I think this round is going to move back here because he took kind of a bit of damage there. Yeah, he's going to move back a little bit further here away from everybody and use a healing spell on himself. Where's his healing word? We'll use this. Second level healing word.
What's the word, Rob?
Shit! Ow! Ow! Fuck!
Nice, multiple heals. Great. Good turn.
Healing swear word. He gets 12 back. Rolled pretty good. Almost back to full at this point. Wait, I must have not done the damage right. He should be at 41. Or 42. There we go. 42 out of 43. He does that. And then that's... You know what? He'll take a shot with his crossbow. Just into the darkness. Let's see how far away it was for him. I think he's going to be at a disadvantaged shot. Yeah, even if he moved forward, he'd be out of range. But he's within long range. Might as well take a shot.
Sniper.
Is he a sniper? Did he take sniper?
He is no, he's just our sniper.
He's just your sniper.
Right.
Yeah, he doesn't have any feats. All right. He just takes a wild shot, flies off, and does not hit anything. Rolls a 12. Esmeralda's up. She is going to go down the stairs here. And taking cover along the wall here, away from the arrow slits. Let's see. We'll go 30 feet. And let's see what sort of spell she's got. She will cast protection from good and evil on herself. We'll use not the shield. That's not good. Use that. All right. She runs over to the stairs, casts a spell to protect herself. Garrison is now up.
How far am I from the big statue with the black face?
You are 45 feet from the statue, and the black face is up the statue, I think about 20 feet.
All right. Bonus action, Shield of Faith, action, and movement to dash and start climbing this thing. He wants to just get his fists into that black hole and just start punching.
All right. 45 to there, and then your speed is, 30. So you have 15 left. You're about 10 feet up. Next round, you should be able to reach this thing with a regular move.
Shoot spells at me, damn it, I'll show you. And he's just climbing. He's got the axe like in his teeth because he's using both hands to climb up this fucking statue. And he's like...
All right. You're climbing up this statue. The thing above pokes out of the darkness just long enough to look down at Garrison, who's coming up. Let's see. What will it do? Sees Garrison coming, looks across at everybody else. And it casts a spell. I don't think anybody's close enough for a counterspell at this point. Nope. It casts heat metal on your armor, Garrison.
It's fine. I don't even need this armor. I'm wearing it for show.
It immediately does 10 points of fire damage to you. And your armor is now glowing hot.
It's so cold. Does that really hurt, though?
Yeah,
This is nice.
Even
Thank
more
you.
so because, like,
You're so nice
you
to me.
ever taken your frozen hands and putting them under, like, warm water?
Oh, too fast. Too fast.
All right. And his armor is still glowing. This is a concentration spell. And let's see if he can do anything else. No bonus actions. Okay. Nazoth is up.
Alrighty. So we still... Is it still in range? Yeah, it should still be in range. I'm gonna go Eldritch Blast again.
All right.
Damn it.
First one misses. Second one? Second one hits. 8 points of damage. Strikes into the chest of this thing. It's got to roll a con save, which it manages to hold on to the heat metal for now. Ah! Hisses. How far away is Nazoth?
90 feet, last I saw.
Nazoth, this thing looks at you through the darkness, and you hear in your mind, "You have keen eyes to see me, human. But that won't save you. I'll tear them from your head and devour them." And you hear this just in your mind through telepathy. Any movement for Nazoth? Or are you just going to stay on the dock?
I scooted over to be more inside the totem thing.
Okay. All right, right after Nazoth goes, the flames go from the arrow slits. Let's see. Doesn't have good angles on most people, but they can see Nazoth. Two of them unleash magic missiles at Nazoth. Nazoth, do you have shield or anything like that to
No.
defend against this?
I don't.
It's gonna be the same thing as the last one. It's gonna be 6 of these because two of them cast standard magic missile. 24 points of damage
Where are
to
they casting
Nazoth.
from? I can't see.
They're over behind the arrow slits on the left-hand side. All you see is little flaming, like, faces looking at you through these things, and they kind of pop in for a second, cast this spell, and then kind of move back, kind of out of sight.
Is that just one magic missile, or is it?
That was 2 spells, so it was
Okay.
a few of them. 2 of them
That's-
cast basically first level magic missile spell at you, and that means 64 plus 6. The last one fires magic missiles up at Garrison for 11 points. Garrison's getting messed up. So now it's 16 points. And then Jareth, it is your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm gonna poke up and use my rarely used bow and shoot at disadvantage. I believe it would be.
Into the face, trying
yes.
to shoot the. Okay, yeah. Let's check your range. have a
80 and
longbow, right?
320. Short bow.
Short bow, you're gonna have to move closer. You're gonna be at disadvantage anyway.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna peek up and shoot with disadvantage.
All right. That will miss.
Alright. Bonus. Sorry, I can't remember if it's a bonus action or an action to move the spirit totem. Bonus action. Okay. I'm gonna move the spirit totem. Over here, and then that's it for me, and then it'll be the eagle. It'll fly in and try to attack again.
All right.
Is this a
Switch to
disadvantage again?
music. Yeah, it's still in the darkness. That will hit. 21, 12 points of damage to this thing. Can't remember, what type of druid are you again? You're shepherd druid, right?
Yeah.
So it is considered to be a magical creature, which is good for you. So 12 points as it slashes into this strange creature on the other side. It does not like that. Has to make him a con save. It makes. Still is holding on to the heat metal.
Alright, and then it'll tuck back away behind, and that's it for me.
All right, Gretchen.
All right. Can I see into the arrow slits from where I am?
You can see into. Yeah, probably a little bit.
Okay.
No, you might. Yeah, I think so, a little bit, but they're not like the flames that you keep seeing coming in these things. Like they come and go. You have to move up to them to like target something.
Okay. How is Esmeralda doing? Does she look all right?
Yeah, she looks fine. She took a little bit of damage from the fireball, but the totem is helping, and she is taking cover over here. She's moving closer.
All right. Then let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and move to right in front of the first arrow slit.
All right. Move
right,
up
got
into
it.
the front of that. Do you have dark vision?
Oh, I don't.
Well, you know, it won't matter because these things glow. you see, you kind of have to like poke your face right into these things, but you can see that there are, well, you can see at least one of these grinning, burning skulls beyond. You can also see, hold on, I'm trying to reveal. You can see that the room is about 20 feet deep, and that there's a flaming skull hovering about 5 feet or so from the arrow slot, just a little bit to your left.
Okay, let's see. Are they undead?
I think you guys have faced these things before, haven't you? Or no?
Not in this campaign, I don't.
Yeah.
You think so? It looks like a skull that's on fire, but give me a religion check, and maybe I can tell you more.
Roll high. Whenever. Whenever I want to know something. All right.
It might be undead, but I can't confirm.
I'm gonna roll the dice. Let's do a turn.
Turn undead?
Yep.
All right. Do they have to see you for this, or do they just have to hear you? I can't remember.
Oh, let me find it. I think it's just here. Let's see. Present holy symbol. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet.
See or hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good, because there's another one that's out of your sight, but not out of 30 feet, I don't think. Check to see how far you go. Oh, actually, there's more.
No.
You got lucky. You're in the right spot. Okay, let's roll some saves. What's the DC?
Should be 16. Let me double check.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All right. You hear this one that you're looking at goes, screams and turns and starts to fly away, and you hear a couple of other screams in the room as well. Good job. You got
Excellent.
lucky.
Whew, all right. So they're turned. Let me go ahead and use my bonus action to heal again.
It was a 16, right? Because one of them rolled a 15. Just
Yeah,
in
it's
case.
16.
Okay.
It's 16. Alright. And 7 healing for me, and that'll do it.
Alrighty. Okay. Okay. Riles is up.
I thought I was just gonna like attack one of them. That was awesome.
The turning is pretty powerful. It kind of contradicts itself by saying that it's got to like raise its holy symbol, but like, what's the point of that if like it's just the tone of your voice? I don't know.
Yeah.
Riles is up. I think it used to be in the old system. It was that you had to see things.
I think you're
Riles
right.
is in pretty good condition now, and they are going to. They're going to move in here. 25 feet up next to sort of near Nazoth. You get him, Nazoth, and it's going to do. They'll do a healing word on you.
Mm.
10 points to Nazoth, and then they'll just keep dashing, trying to get closer. They are not within range of any of their good stuff. And they're going on the other side of the stairs, spreading out in case more fireballs come. Esmeralda's up. She saw you kind of run up to that thing and raise your holy symbol, and she's like, "Did it work?"
I think so. I hope so.
She runs this way, 30 feet. Garrison isn't quite up to the face just yet. The eagle's out of the way, and she weaves a spell. Actually, let me see what her range is here. She's going to do it from a little further back, from the base of the stairs here. Because this can go out 100 feet. As she casts a lightning bolt. Gathers her strength and goes right inside the head of this thing, right over the top of Garrison's head, and blasts into the creature. It'll have to make a dexterity saving throw. Unfortunately, it has magic resistance. and is a little bit dexterous. Makes the save, and will take a little bit of damage here. Let's roll her lightning bolt, which I think is an 8d6. $26 damage. And it's got to roll another con save. The heat's still on Garrison, but it is Garrison's turn. You back at your computer, Brian?
Yes, I am back at my computer. I did Shield of Faith when I was driving. I probably would have failed it with some of this damage. I don't know. We never.
Yeah, there was some magic missiles. You know what?
Yeah,
I'll roll.
I'm just gonna burn the spell. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? I'm just gonna.
I'll
just wanna make sure.
roll a few con saves. One. Yeah, you would have failed it on the first one. I will.
Perfect.
I'm fucked up on the first one.
Right, so Garrison will use the rest of his movement to climb, so he should be like face level with this creature. I still can't see it though, right? It's in the blackness.
It's in darkness, yeah. And when you get up there, you're like, "What is this shit?" Like, you should be able to because you can see through normal darkness. This must be magical darkness inside the hood.
Right, so I think what Garrison's gonna try to do is reach his hand in there and try to grab this guy.
All right.
So he's just gonna freaking hide in this darkness, get over here, and he just like climbs to the top with this like evil grin and just like reaches his hand in, thing.
Roll roll an athletics check, or but roll it with a disadvantage because you can't quite see this thing. 13 versus a 14. You managed to grab a hold of something and then rip free a little bit of robes. You haven't managed to pull them out. You have a second attack, so you can try again. If you want.
Yeah, why not? Get over here, you squirmy little thing. Cast spells at me.
All right, the DC this time is only a 10. So roll with disadvantage. You rolled a 12. You managed to grab this thing and pull it out of the hood. And you were hoping that this thing will fall, but it doesn't. As you pull it out and out into like the open and maybe release it, it just hovers in the air, kind of floating right next to you.
Yikes. Well, that wasn't what I expected. Let's see, the only thing I have left is bonus actions. I could try to Shield of Faith again. I don't know if they'll help me, but...
So sad that you will die a fool, you hear in your mind from this thing.
Oh, that's what he hears back. So yeah, that's Garrison's turn.
Alrighty, I'm assuming that you're still holding on to this thing. But let's just see if you can continue holding on as it it's probably going to beat you silly. Let's see what it does, because it is up next. It's already used that. Can't do that again. It's out in the open now. How far does this reach? All right. You can see that you're really messed up, and it doesn't seem to be too afraid of you. Spells are kind of more tuned for multiple targets. I know what it'll do. Yeah, it's gonna... Hey, hold on. Yeah, this is the best thing that it can do. All right, it begins weaving a spell. Let's see if Riles is within range of trying to counterspell. No, still a bit outside. Esmeralda is also outside because she did not move close enough. I don't think she has counterspell anyway. She does not. And this thing weaves a spell and lightning flies from its hands, strikes into Garrison and strikes into the bird because it's been pulled out of the hood and you can see the bird behind it. Let's get dexterity saves for both of y'all as it just uses a chain lightning on you.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I think that's going to kill the bird and it's going to drop Garrison,
Who falls off the statue?
who falls off the statue and hits the floor. This is just like yesterday, or the night before. Garrison keeps getting dropped off of heights. Unconscious, and already had a -1 death save for having hit the ground. The bird, I think, is toast. Unless, wait, what did you roll for the saving throw for the bird? 19?
Yeah.
It actually makes the save. I don't think you added in your shepherd bonus hit points.
I
to
thought
the
it
bird.
did. Because it's normally
Did you?
20. And then
Oh, you
2
did,
for
then
every
it's-
level.
Right, it's still dead then. Because I don't think it was in the. It wasn't in the bear totem thing, so it gets obliterated. And I will.
Right.
I'm just gonna move it off the map over here for now, over with the fireball.
Oh, I'm going to have to go with plan B.
And then it laughs at the rest of you and drifts back into the darkness. Nazoth is up.
All right, we'll see about that darkness. Ooh, this is- Okay, I need to get closer to that. What I'm going to do is,
Jump off the balcony?
how high is the balcony?
Let's see. I think it might be 30 feet.
I could go there and jump off.
feet.
Yeah, that's too high. Jump. I'm going to run my 30 feet to the top of the stairs and fire off an Eldritch Blast as I do.
All right.
Damn it.
First one
Damn
will
it.
miss. Second one will hit. 14 points of damage. Oh, I almost forgot that this thing could have burnt Garrison a little bit more too. It had a bonus action for heat metal, I think. But let me roll a con check. Fails its con check. Let me check heat metal real quick. Any creature in physical contact. Until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. That leaves Garrison at -2 death saves because he would have just roasted him again and then drifted back into the head. But Nazoth hits him and disrupts the spell, so he can't do that again. Flame Skulls are all running for their flamey lives.
Don't hurt us. Leave us. Let's get the hell out of here.
One flies off this way. Flame Skulls are not going to be a threat for the moment. Thanks for
Run
catching.
off, you jerks.
Jareth is up.
Okay. Ooh,
That lasts a minute, right?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to cast the Moonbeam at, let's do 3rd level.
All right.
And obviously it'll be on the guy in the hood.
Right. You just drop it on the head of this thing.
Yep.
All right.
And then I'm going to move 30 feet down the stairs. And then bonus action. Damn, I can't cast Healing Word because that's a spell.
Yeah, level.
Yeah. That's it for me.
All right, the bird's gone for the moment. Gretchen's up.
All right.
And then we put the moonbeam out.
Let's try to save Garrison. So let's go ahead and throw out a second level healing word.
All right.
And the words don't die.
Words don't die.
You get 2 words because it's second
One-
level.
No, you just say it really fast together. Don't die.
Wait, don't you get something awesome because you're?
Yeah,
background
grave
is
clerics
being
get max, I think.
Oh,
if
you're
they're bringing-
yeah, you're dying. So yeah, it's gonna be.
I think, is it max?
It is max.
8, 8, 5, 13.
2d4
is that
plus
right?
5. So
Yeah.
8
Yeah, it'll be
plus
13.
5. Yeah.
13.
So you get that, and then you're gonna get another 2d6.
Okay.
Aura Vitality.
Ooh. Me gusta. Hell yeah. And then another 9.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna live forever.
All right. Is that it for Gretchen?
Level 1.
That'll do it.
Isles is up. 30 feet or 25 feet to here because he's short. I believe.
Yeah.
Short man. Here comes the short king. How far away are you now? Within the range of a healing word. He will throw he's gonna throw a third level one at you. For 13 points. And then he's gonna take a shot up into the darkness. He's now within regular range to speed. Well, he's still gonna be at disadvantage. But why not? Let's try it. Ooh, and misses again. Esmeralda's up. She charge 30 feet. Go 30 feet this way, I think. And shit, she'll just throw a firebolt up there, I guess, at disadvantage. Why not? Firebolt, disadvantage. And hits! She's a 7-level caster. Firebolt's gonna be 2d10. $10 points. And then Garrison is up.
Alright, Garrison gets up, shakes himself off. 15 feet of movement. Thank you, Gretch.
Be
And
careful.
also thank you, Riles. What is careful? What do you mean? You said the statue's how tall? 20 feet?
20 feet. Technically, you were at the bottom. So if you're like right there. So 15 feet, if you stand up, you unless you've got some way of boosting your speed, I think you're still beyond climbing range. But not Misty Step range.
Garrison looks up and smiles at this black hole where he knows this jackal is, and just Misty subs himself right up to the top. And he's gonna take 2 disadvantaged swings. He's standing on the hood and just swinging down like someone would like swing in an axe chop. You know what I mean?
All right.
Right.
Is he close enough to enter the moonbeam?
Yeah, you're gonna hit the moonbeam. Are you all right with that?
Don't give a shit.
Harris, that's what I meant by be careful.
Careful,
he's-
nonsense.
He's gonna swing disadvantage.
It's
With...
got a grave cleric on its side. It's gonna make you use up all your spells and healing.
Whoops.
Yeah.
First one will miss.
Well, it was a unarmed strike anyway.
Oh,
And another 13, two 13s.
well, it would have been one higher, I think, with the axe. It was a 14, which is still gonna miss. You're just hacking down into this thing, and I think you need to make a con save because you. Is it when you end up in there?
When you enter or start your turn.
Enter or start your turn. So con save, right, for the moonbeam?
15, yeah.
You'll take half the damage, 9 points. I think it was at 18.
Correct.
You rolled?
Yep.
All right. 9 points of radiant damage.
Get out
Is
of there,
there a
Garrison!
world? Is there a world that I mean I have my movement, right? So can I get out of the moonbeam while still being on the statue? Is that a possibility?
Yeah, but give me an athletics check because this is not stable ground.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to like climb to the arm or something like that. Yeah, that's good. You kind of leap out of the moonbeam at the end of your turn, and you're kind of hanging from like the sleeve.
Like the top of the head to the shoulder or whatever's over here.
Yeah. All right. This was that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's everything.
All right, it's its turn at this point. Knows it's not super safe inside there, especially with the moonbeam going. Let's see what it can do. First of all, it's got to make a con save versus the moonbeam. Does have magic resistance. Still fails with a 14, which your DC is 15 or something, I'm assuming?
So it takes the full 18.
All right.
Good work, Jared.
Burn!
All right, does not like that, and so it emerges from the hood at this point and flies up over the hands. Now, how far can it go? 30 feet? Flies out over here, and it is going to drop a nuke on someone, or try to. Let's see. What's it got? Can't do that again. Can't do that again. That's not work with it. Nope. Just a big ass fireball. Riles is close enough to try to counterspell this. However, this creature also has counterspell. Counterspells the counterspell.
God damn it. I hate that you can do that.
It's the only way a wizard can actually get their spells off. I had to use Riles, and then this thing drops. It drops a ball. It drops a level 5 fireball, and let's see who we can get with it.
I didn't know that, Rob. I'd say you were trying to kill us.
We're just far enough apart.
Just far enough apart. But I can do that. I can do this. Esmeralda has not been doing as much damage as Jareth. And Gretchen, with that healing thing, they're going to try to do something about this. So they drop it here. Esmeralda's just outside the range, so it's going to hit Jareth and Gretchen. And this is a little bit tougher than a normal one. It's going to be a 10d6 fireball.
Can I use my reaction?
Yeah, if you have one.
Absorb elements?
Sure.
My dex save is nothing.
Gretchen takes 42 points of damage.
All right. Let me get that Constitution save for you.
It's going to be a DC 21.
Wait, what? Oh, I just meant for my my concentration spell.
Yeah, because the concentration is based on the damage you
Oh
take.
shit. Okay.
Normally it's not much above 10 because you have to roll above 20
Yeah.
points of damage for it to start raising. You failed to save versus 42 damage. So it's going to be a lot harder. Jareth, roll your dex save. Nope.
Jesus.
That means your prayer goes down, right?
Yeah.
With
Oh.
uh,
I was hoping to get a couple more
Jareth,
uses out of it.
you'll still take 21 points of damage, Jareth, and you'll have to make a con save to hold on to your moonbeam. It's only DC 10 for you, though.
I was trying to... I thought I had something with each. So with the absorb elements, I'll only take -5 of that, right?
No, you'll take absorb elements gives you resistance. So you'll take half damage. You failed to save, but absorb elements reduces it by half, so 21 points of damage.
Right. And then it's the 5 is for the melee attack.
Yeah, if you make a melee attack. Oh, did you upcast it
I did.
to second? Yeah, if you make a melee attack, then you can roll 2d6 damage on the next melee attack.
All right. And then
The
I need
next one you hit within the next turn.
a
Yeah, and then you'll have to make a con save to hold on to Moonbeam. All right, Moonbeam is still up. Bomb has been dropped. They are done. Nazoth is up.
All right. Yep, well, as far down the stairs as I can go.
Mhm.
Okay, they are in range. I am going to blight their ass.
Alrighty. Is that a con save or a wisdom save? What is that?
Con.
Dirty 20 on their save. Will take half damage, 13 points. Still standing for the moment.
Are they bloodied at least? Well, that's all for Nazoth, by the way. Are they bloodied at least?
Yeah, they are. That hurt them a little bit. You think maybe you just gone past the threshold of bloody. But they're not going down quick. Flame Skulls are still hiding. That's round 2 for them. And then we go to Gretchen. Oh no, sorry, Jareth.
Okay. I use my action to move the moonbeam back onto him.
Okay.
And then I will move. Tuck him behind there. And then bonus action. Is Garrison within range? No. Let's help Gretchen out with a healing word. Hiya! There's my
5
word.
points. Oof.
Hiya!
That was not a
Thank
great
you,
one,
Jared.
but every little bit helps.
It was only first
Alright.
level.
Yeah. And you rolled minimum. But 5 points
helps,
is 5
thank you.
points.
Mhm.
Gretchen's up.
All right, let's see. How far up in the air is he?
20 feet. He just came straight up.
20 feet. I want to move a little bit, just so not in fireball range as much.
That's the thing. You're always in fireball.
Yeah. Wait, is that? Let's move here. Ah, man. No matter what I do. Alright, no more moving. Let's go ahead and let's do Aura of Vitality again.
All right.
He wants to focus on me, that's fine. And I'll take another 8 healing.
All right.
And then go ahead and cast what's it called? Hold the Dead.
Oh, is the Aura Vitality a bonus action?
It's a regular action. Oh, that's right. I'd have to use a bonus action. My bad.
Okay.
All right, I think that'll do it then.
All right. Riles is up. He's like, screw you, you jack off, Jackal, as he casts Vicious Mockery. and tries to do a healing word on somebody, maybe. Oh, he's actually not that bad right now.
You're just making sure he doesn't have any spell slots left, aren't you?
That's a cantrip. I'm just using his. I used his vicious mockery. Let's roll for this guy. It does not work. Morale's like shit. No one likes my jokes. Let's see what he's got for a bonus action. I'll throw a bardic at somebody. Who's coming up next? Esmeralda, Garrison. Garrison doesn't have any ranged weapons though, does he? You know what? He's gonna throw it at Garrison anyway because Garrison's tricky. He's gonna throw it at Garrison. Give you a bardic because you're coming up after Esmeralda. Doesn't know what you can do, but hopefully you can do something.
Yeah, I hope I can do something too. Thanks, Ross.
And then Riles is like, "That's not stop getting so close to me." He runs over here. Esmeralda's up. And she is going to hurl some magic missiles up at them. They've already used their counter spell, so they can't block these if they have a shield spell. Upcast it once, does 18 points of damage to it. Bam, 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 bam. Nice. And then Garrison is your turn, and Esmeralda's going to split up to you too. She's going to move this way closer to you. Garrison, what do you got?
What does Garrison have? I mean, like, I could Misty Step onto him, but I don't think that's a legal thing.
You could and try to grapple him.
That's fair play by you.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's try it. I got another one. Bang.
He's
Garrison.
still in a moonbeam.
Don't
He's
care.
still in a moonbeam.
Garrison goes running and just
Well, Garrison
jumps
can
and-
actually. You can. How far can you go? 30 feet, right?
Well, I guess I could. Yeah, I could.
You can go over
Go
here.
50,
You can go on the outside of the
whatever you
moonbeam
want.
this time.
Yeah, all right. Amazing. So
Uh,
just bamps over to there.
Give me an athletics check.
Come here, you wormy bastard. And I don't have to do it at disadvantage anymore.
No,
it's
because
in
the heat metal is gone. 16. They're kind of strong.
light.
Matches
Too
means
strong.
that things doesn't change. So with opposed checks, if it's the same, the situation doesn't change, meaning that you weren't grappling before, you're not grappling now, and you end up falling about 20 feet out of the sky. What? You have two hands though, right? And you have two
Usually, yeah,
attacks.
One would be on the axe. So
One would be on the axe. Yeah, unless you
Yeah.
drop the axe, you won't be able to try
Right.
this twice.
Yeah, I would just.
You can, however, as you're going down, try to take a swing at it.
Oh, that's fine. So he misses with his hand. He tries to hit with the axe.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Okay, all right. Just kind of slash him in the calf as I fall on my face, 20 feet to the ground.
He's apparently not made of wood, so you don't get the extra damage, but you do take 4 damage to your face. 10 points.
Now I have control. There he goes. There he goes. Somebody made me prone. Perfect. All right, smacks the ground for 10. And that's his turn.
All right, roll the moonbeam damage.
Oh, not great.
They make the save, take half damage, 7 points. And yeah, they're gonna fly out of this moonbeam, or this way. Wait, where are they gonna go? They're gonna fly out this way, and they're gonna start doing some check-in with their fireball. They still got those left. Haha!
Damn it.
They drop it over on Riles and Garrison and Esmeralda.
Don't worry, I've already stopped and dropped. I just need to roll.
They still have the slots to upcast this again, so they will. Another 10d6 fireball coming your way.
Save us, Riles.
Oh, we just long rested. We're gonna have to long rest again.
Oh man.
19 points. That's not that bad. That's terrible.
Terrible.
1,
That was
2,
awful.
3,
right?
4,
What
5.
you-
5
rolled a
ones, 2 twos.
1-4.
I didn't roll
That's as good
anything
as
the
we
high.
Rolled a single 4. Oh yeah.
I was afraid it was going to one-shot Riles. That's...
It's the last one could have.
Yeah.
Riles has a good dex though, and makes the save, and he'll only take 9 points of damage. He's probably over there going, no! Huh? As it's not that bad. I'm alive. You suck! He calls out. Let's roll for Esmeralda. She makes the save too. Take half damage, 9 points. Oops. Let's add that back in. Take it off the temp. How did Garrison do on that one? Oh, you made the save.
Yeah.
And is it 7 hit points? Still not dead
I'm
again.
alive. That's right.
Did Garrison go unconscious? He did, right? So you're now.
Yeah, I have 1 level of exhaustion. I have a machine now.
Well, I think you have 2 now, because I think I gave you one before, didn't I?
What?
From the cold when you were coming in. I think
Oh,
you were
we
the
got
that failed
one.
its-
Oh yeah, then I have 2. That might actually affect things.
It will affect at this point. I think ability checks, which I probably should have affected the grapple check, but you missed anyway.
I
so.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't get it anyway. And then there was all the shit with like advantage with the bear totem, and then.
Oh right, yeah. There's a
It's
whole
all
lot of
good.
things just canceling
Yeah,
each other out.
We did a whole bunch of weird shit, so it worked out fine. Legacy definition.
All right. Riles did not even try to counterspell that one after what happened last round. So they are done, and Nazoth is up.
All right. How high up is he right now?
20 feet. He's actually going to fly. Where is he going to go? He moved 10 feet, and he's going to move another 20 feet this way. Wait. Where's he going to go? He's going to go right here, I think.
I think I'm gonna go here, so I'm not in fireball range. Well,
Moonbeam.
at least not an attempting target for it. And I'm gonna blight again.
Alrighty. Well, that was Blight 4th.
Well,
They're
yeah,
going to try to counterspell this one, but let me roll an Arcana check for them to see if they.
well, I mean, I'm a warlock. I always cast at the max level. I don't really have a choice.
Right. They are going to counterspell your Blight. They've got plenty of spell slots left, and they were able to determine what was coming in at them. Any bonus actions?
Nope. I only got 2 spell slots, so that was. Yeah, that's a fun mechanic. Okay, so yeah. I'm
But
done.
now you have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing a warlock ever again. This isn't. I don't like only having 2 spell slots.
Yeah, that's why I did multi-class when I was playing the Warlock.
Yeah, multi-class warlocks are kind of broken. It's one of the reasons they didn't want people multi-classing is because of warlocks, because they break the system with the short rest thing. But all right, that's it. The flame skulls are still hiding. Jareth is out.
Alright, well, I will move the Moonbeam. Just trying to get it on it without it being on Garrison. That's kind of hard.
I think the only way you can put it is over here. It'll be right at the edge.
Okay. I'm gonna move. So I'm. Is it possible to get in between these holes?
Uh-huh.
I can go in between the 2 holes, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't go through them, but you can stand between them.
Yeah. Okay, and then bonus action. Let's give some Love to Mr. Garrison. I can upcast a bonus action, right?
If it's an upcastable spell, yeah.
Okay.
Healing word? You can
Yeah.
upcast.
Huzzah!
Nice. 9.
That's it for me.
Alrighty then. Gretchen's up.
All right. Let's go ahead and move a little bit closer. All right. All right. Garrison, have another 7 healing.
Nice.
Go ahead and do a guiding bolt. On our friend. That's gonna miss. And
That
I'm
will miss.
going to run away. And that'll do it for me.
Alright, Riles is up. He is going to take a shot with his crossbow. Oh, hits! Messes her
Sniper.
up. Take that! It's a good shot, and that seems to hurt her a bit. Esmeralda is up next, and let's see what she's going to do. Already upcast and used some spells. This thing is already used a reaction, so it's going to magic missile again. $13 points.
There you
Blam,
go.
blam, 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 blam.
So there you go.
And it falls from the sky, landing at Garrison's feet, hard. And then you'll probably chop it up, and then it'll get burnt by the moonbeam as it incinerates. The last thing you sort of hear from it in your minds is its voice calling out, "You have defeated me. Perhaps you are strong enough. Perhaps you are." And then it turns into like brimstone and flames and is gone.
Huzzah.
All right, back to what I was doing. Garrison stands up and goes to cut his hand and gesture his prayer.
I'm heading back to the tower to get a long rest. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Have those skulls completely gone?
They are hiding right now. And you're going to have to deal with them sooner or later. You look through and you see them in the corners. Let me
Can
reveal.
Can I move my moonbeam
How
in
many
there?
turns has it been? Has it been
I
like 6
think so.
turns?
It's been 4 turns.
4 turns.
It's going to take... How far can you move your moonbeam at once?
60.
You can move it 60?
Yep.
Jeez. Well, it'll take you 2 turns to get to it. What's everybody else doing? So Garrison's doing his thing.
I think
Can't go
I was
the
joking
moonbeam
about
can't
that.
go through walls, so it's got to go to like here. And then the next round you'll be able to move it on to them.
I have 8 more turns of Aura Vitality. Can I just use those? Or does it drop from combat?
Good. Let's
drops?
let's take them one at a time here. So you get 1 round to throw them out at somebody.
Okay. So let's go ahead and give another one to Garrison.
Alrighty. 6 points to Garrison. Jareth, are you moving your moonbeam over on those other ones?
Yes, please.
Alright. Drop it over in this square here. Give me damage.
Garrett's playing like a side stall game. Like I feel like we should
my
be okay
turn.
rooting for him.
My turn's gonna drop once he does damage.
As us just doing the Charleston, he's got nothing to do.
Both of them make their saves, 8 points to each, and they are now. You guys are back in combat again.
Oh boy.
Do we need to reroll?
Yeah, let's reroll because I deleted it already. So as soon as they take damage, they flee this thing. And I'm probably going to come right for Jared, who's the first person they see.
I don't suppose we can just do a group alpha strike and take them out, could we?
Let's see.
Can they see me though? If I'm tucked in between the two holes?
If you're directing your spell, then yeah.
But would they be able to hit me if I move after?
No.
Okay. Yeah. My objective is to still be between those two holes so they can't see me after I've moved the moonbeam.
All right, but as soon as you move the moonbeam on them, that's when they're activated. That's what the initiative check is here
Okay.
for. Technically, this should have been like, between their turns. Where'd they go? Here they are. Oh, no, I was looking for Riles. And Esmeralda. All right. Right at the moment, Jared is the only one to know those guys are back up and running around. Riles is at 33 hit points. I'm going to have him just put a... Let's see if he's got something to put on himself. Maybe just a low-level healing word. For 6 points. He does not have regular spells. That'll help him here. I'm gonna have him cast Longstrider next round, I think, actually. Cantrips are not useful. Okay. Esmeralda is up. She's in pretty good condition right now. She had protection from evil good. That's still up. She spends her round telling Garrison to she's like, what are you doing? Are you trying to beseech these powers? You don't even know what they are.
Right?
Remember when nothing was happening and I made something happen? You're welcome.
That was not a good thing.
You almost died. Twice.
Done that before.
And you put the rest of us in
In
danger
30
too.
seconds?
Oh, now Miss Esmeralda, you're gonna be Miss cool, calm, collected, and thinking about others. What happened? You used to be a lot like me.
Not like this. Not like this. She looks up at that statue, kind of very warily. Jareth, you're up.
I turn around. I woke them up. I need a little help, please.
Oh, damn it.
And I'm going to...
I had them turned.
I'm going to shoot some flames at them.
All right.
Through the hole.
You hit one square on and just laughs.
You're made of fire, Jareth.
Then what?
And then... I guess I'll use... How's Garrison's still looking pretty bad. Use another healing word. Eight points, Garrison. And then
Right.
I'll tuck back in between the two holes to end my turn.
Alrighty then. Garrison, you're up.
person will move his total movement of 15 feet because of his exhaustion. 14.9, I guess. And as he does, he'll reach out to Esmeralda and use his bonus action of hospitality. So we both get 7 temporary hit points.
Alrighty.
I'm sorry for being rash, Esmeralda, but I just figured we gotta make something happen. The room was big, nothing was going on. You know, it worked out.
Maybe investigate it first. Look into the strange dark holes. Check the arrow slots. As if, and she points at Jareth and sees him like taking cover, and she's like, "Shit."
Don't worry, Jareth, we're coming.
She just yells at you, "Spread out!"
And as my action, I will give myself 15 points of lay on hands. And
All right.
that's it. So 7 temp and 15 regular, and 7 temp to Esmeralda.
All right. The flame skulls go. Because of the way we re-rolled initiative, they shouldn't take damage twice. Because if we were still in initiative, as soon as they took damage at the beginning of their turn, they would have skedaddled out of that thing. Because it would have broken the turn undead. So I'm not going to give it to him twice. But they do come flying over this way, and you see faces appear in these holes. I can't see Jareth because he's plastered to the wall between these things. But these two guys can sure as heck see you, the rest of you, outside.
Of course they can.
Look, Gretch, look, the skulls are back.
Great.
And one of them throws a fireball. And Morales is too far away to do anything about it.
The best is
Oh no!
hey.
I don't like that one.
I like that one.
All right. Dexterity saving throws, please. DC 13. 31 points of damage.
DC what?
DC 13.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Rob, can I see 3 of my allies?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
no.
Thank God for Daddy Jeremy.
All right. That will get. I don't know how this works at a fireball. It's
Equal
such a
to the
stupid
number
ability.
of allies.
It's such a stupid fucking ability.
That's amazing.
So is Fireball. What's your point?
I mean,
No,
mine-
but the idea that somehow your allies like give you a bonus to saving throws is so fucking stupid. It's like, don't worry, everybody, I'll be fine. Is what this ability should be called. As everybody else gets roasted, it doesn't help anybody else but you. What did I roll for? So
I think
success.
he's the only
success,
one that
success.
failed.
Riles has got to make a save.
What do you mean
too.
I passed it?
He passed it because he's got a stupid ability.
Now.
He's got cheating of the many. Riles makes it too.
Alright, so that's
God,
Here's
the
what
last few weeks has just solidified in my mind that I don't want Echo Knights, I don't want Bugbears, and I don't want fucking Hobgoblins.
I was about to say, I think you're single-handedly responsible for having Bugbears banned from all of Rob's games.
No. Somebody
I'm
else
not a
played one
Bugbear.
too. They were-
I'm
no,
not a
no,
Bugbear.
it's Hobgoblins. There's another guy that's playing Hobgoblin too, but he actually
Yeah.
forgets that he's got these abilities, which is kind of funny.
I try my best to make sure we all know it's broken as I use it.
This is why I don't pull any punches against Garrison. What was the damage? 31. So 15 points to everybody.
Oh, 15.
Yeah, it's half time. You guys all made the save, so 15 points.
Thanks for being around, guys.
Thanks for being. I'm just gonna play the Golden Girls for you right now.
Thank you for being my friend.
Oh shit, what's going on here? Rouse is like, I just yelled at. Did Gretchen make her con save to hold on to
Let
the
me
prayer?
roll that. I certainly hope so.
Yeah,
Okay.
Warcaster's pretty powerful. Alrighty, that was it for them. The other one here, which I should just open this up enough so you can see them. Let's see what they're gonna
Don't pretend like they're not going to shoot fireball.
do. They can't. They already threw one. Little notice to what's going on here. They are going to cast Magic Missile at somebody. I'm going to cast them at Gretchen, and they're going to upcast it by 1.
You're the one that's scary.
She's like the most pleasant of all.
And now you got to make 3 more concentration checks.
Oh my
or
god.
4 more concentration checks.
Oh, okay.
10
let me-
points. It was 4
it's-
missiles.
So this is the first set. There's the second set. I'm not even looking at them yet.
You're fine.
Third set.
Still fine.
Alright,
still
that should
good.
be everything?
Yeah, you made them
Oh,
all.
great. I love Warcaster.
It's a good spell. Yeah, it's a good feat.
Nobody complains about Warcaster.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nobody complains about Warcaster. Maybe I'll give it to all my mages and see if you guys complain.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to attack you with a bunch of hobgoblins, and every single one of them has got cheating ability.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
That'd be dope.
This guy is going to use his bonus action to help his friend next to him, and he's going to run an extra 50 feet. That guy there is going to use his bonus action to give this person temporary hit points. This one's going to use their bonus action to make sure. And they all stay within sight of their friends. They all have.
A party of hobgoblins.
Just imagine if all hobgoblins had this. It would be the most annoying thing to fight in the entire game. All right, flame skulls have gone. Nazoth is up.
All right. Where's my measuring stick? What's going on? There we go. Okay. It's being funky, but I'm assuming that's 20 feet. The Eldritch Blast, the one that I have line of sight to, which I assume is this one.
Yeah, they've got a lot of cover, so it's gonna be hard to hit them. But go ahead.
Not with my spell sniper feat.
Oh, do you have spell sniper?
Yep.
Nice.
So that cover don't mean focus. But my shitty roll might.
Yeah, that will miss. And that will hit. Which one are you aiming for again?
This one here, the one that I'm assuming I don't have line of sight to this one, so it's gonna be this one.
I mean, you could shoot either one. It's your choice. They're both in the arrow slits, and
The
their
one
covers are
closest
the
to
same.
me.
All right. 10 points. Blam. It's still up. Shake its head after it gets smashed once. Anything else from Nazoth?
Nope.
All right. Riles is up. And he is going to. Everyone okay? He might have to heal himself. I'm going to move over here, guys. And what are they going to do? They'll throw another spell on. Yeah, they're the most hurt out of anybody, even after that fireball.
I mean, they only have 43 hit points.
Yeah, they don't have a lot to
Work
begin
with,
with, so we'll just throw another low-level spell.
It's Riles con like an 8.
It is a 10. He normally stays very far away, but it's hard to avoid fireballs. And right now, he's way over here taking full cover. And dodging this round in case another fireball comes out. Esmeralda is up. He will He's going to dash over to the walls here, and just this turn kind of get over against the walls, and just tell everybody to spread out. It's going to be over here. A persona and a dash on this thing. Yeah. Okay. Gretchen's up.
All right. Let's go ahead and do. I think this is my 4th aura of vitality. And this will be on Garrison. Just 5.
Well, you recast it, right? I think this is just your 3rd. Oh wait, no, you did. Start
Yeah,
it
I
over
had
again.
recast it. This is the 4th of this
Okay.
of this casting.
Right.
All right. Let's see. Do I have line of sight on the one in front of Jareth?
If you move 5 feet down, yeah,
Okay.
got a good amount of cover, unless you get right up to the arrow slot.
I think I will do a save attack.
Okay.
Try Toll the Dead on it.
Alrighty. Wisdom saving though, right?
Yeah. And has that one been damaged?
It has.
So
DC
19.
16 fails. 19 points of damage. Seems as if it doesn't damage it quite as much as it should,
Mhm.
but it still cracks its skull for 9 points. Suspect a little bit of resistance to necrotic. Any movement?
That was so I moved 5 down.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's try to get some safety from fireballs. I'll move to the statue.
Okay. Jareth is up.
I'm going to peek in the hole
Alright.
to quickly move the moonbeam.
Alright.
And then I'm going to move back. And then bonus action, I'm going to move my spirit totem. Yeah. There we go. And that's it.
Alrighty. Garrison is up.
Garrison looks around. Everyone is spread out. He's like, oh shit. And he takes off 15 feet as fast as he can. And he's like, oh shit, I still haven't made it anywhere. So
No
he tries
allies
to
to leapfrog with.
right? He tries to go 15. He runs forward 15 feet. And he's like, that's all I got, guys. And that's his turn.
All right. Who's up next? The flame skills are. One's gonna make a save versus the moonbeam. Give me damage on that. Makes the save.
Moonbeam.
All right.
Ugh, that's terrible.
You hear it go, ah! And it seems to be moving further away.
Damn you.
Then the other one is looking at this little peephole at Garrison, and is going to. What do I do? Yeah. It's gonna say cast a spell
It's
and drop a.
fireball sound effects.
I think someone's headset is losing battery. That would be my best guess.
Someone's getting bugged.
Little flaming sphere appears
Great.
right before this. Right in front of the arrow slot here. and it bounces towards Garrison. Garrison, I need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Great balls of fire.
All right, you will take half damage from it. 1 point of damage.
Ow.
And then you see this skull kind of laugh and kind of move out of sight. You see it kind of zip by this arrow slit for a second. Seems to be a little dark in the center here. Light from the moonbeam coming, and you can see kind of more light off to the north here from a flame skull, and then there's light to the south as well. Actually, Garrison can see a little bit with this arrow slot. There we go. That is it for the flame skulls, and then Nazoth is up. Neither one of them are currently in front of these peepholes.
Alright, well. And I'll just move here and end my turn.
All right, Riles is up. Riles does not want to be out in the open. Not going to waste any more spells or anything, but he will. He's gonna throw a bardic at Nazoth. Nazoth, you get him, because he knows that you're a good sniper. I'll give you a little flag. So I'll help you out. Just your next Eldritch Blast that misses if you're close. And Riles is going to stay back there taking cover, and let's see if there's anything else he can do. He'll ready an action. He'll ready an action with his crossbow to take a shot, even though he does not have a good chance of hitting. What's the range here? Yeah, he's just within range. Keeping an eye on these two.
He's a sniper.
He might hit. He might crit. Esmeralda's up. And she... What is she going to do? She's going to run over to this spot here, look inside, and magic missile this one here. It's the only one that she can see. She's using all resources too. That one was waiting for something else, but just gets blasted. Bam, bam, bam. Only 9 points of damage. All right. And then she'll back away 5 feet to here. Gretchen's up.
All right. I'm gonna move 15 feet down, and then let's go ahead and do Aura Vitality, and this will be for Nazoth.
All right. That's just a bonus action, right? You have anything else?
Yeah.
What does Vitality do?
Gives you hit points. Heals you 6 hit points.
6 healths.
6 health.
Alrighty.
Now let's go ahead and throw a healing word at Garrison.
All right.
I think this is the most healing I've done in one combat, like ever.
A lot of fireballs and stuff come in this place.
Alright, so 7 to Garrison, and then I will go back to my hiding spot.
All right. Jareth is up. Are you peeking through again? I think we lost you. Did we lose Jareth? Are you there? Fern, we're not hearing you.
Was it Fernie's?
It might have been a battery issue or something. Fern, your mic like sounded like it was shorting out like a minute ago. You may need to like check. I don't know if you use like a separate headset or something, or if it's got battery power or whatnot, but you might need to check it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's typing this one. And then I looked away and looked back, and I made a pact with death. I was like, what the fuck, Jared?
I thought we weren't doing that.
Alright, that was my thing.
I think he's peeking through and moving the moonbeam. Because the moonbeam moved. As soon as you peek through, Jareth, you get a face full of magic missiles. As this one had readied magic missiles for the first person to look through that thing. And that's you. Actually, they were waiting for Jareth because they know that Jareth is the one moving this thing. Bam.
Oh, the mic cord died.
I don't know what that means. I didn't
The-
microphone cord.
the-
So how would it die?
It means the headset itself died.
Yeah, there might be a short in the cable.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you are.
Yeah, the cord's getting kind of old.
The microphone on the iPhone itself is actually not that bad. Or do you need to have it plugged in for
Sorry, I don't think it's it. I mean, it's the headphones mic that I got with my iPhone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my earphones.
Are they cabled or are they battery?
They're
powered?
cabled.
Right. Yeah. So the cable might be getting a short, but you're all right
Yes.
right now. Okay.
Okay, so
okay.
I was peeking. I was moving the
Yeah. As soon as you
moonbeam.
peeked through to like move your moonbeam, that's when it unleashed its magic missiles. It knew that you were just bombing it every round, so it was waiting for you to poke your face in.
What kind of
You got hit
energy
with
is that?
force damage.
Force damn.
So I couldn't
16
use
points
absorb
from 4
elements.
missiles. Yeah, because it's not an element.
Okay.
Can you absorb the force loop?
16.
Yeah, and you'll have to make 4 concentration checks. Oof. It means your moonbeam dissipates before it gets a chance to burn him again.
So
You don't have Warcaster, right?
no. Would that have taken my action then, or would that have happened before I moved?
That would have happened before your moonbeam even moved, so you still
Okay.
have actions left.
Okay, lovely.
So just when you came in to look at him, that's when you get blasted in the face and lose concentration.
Okay.
So you have the rest of your action.
So I know flame's not going to damage it, so I'm going to chuck an ice knife at it.
Alrighty. Roll a hit. AC 20. Even with a little bit of cover that this thing has, it's still going to get hit.
Make a dex save.
Alright. Unfortunately, I won't need to. This is all cold damage. Well, the piercing hits it
Yes.
and does 3 points of piercing damage. But the heat from its skull just melts all the cold away. This thing is also immune to cold damage.
Oh, so it doesn't need to make the dex?
No, because it can't take cold damage. It has
Damn.
immunity to cold. Flame skulls are kind of nasty.
Yeah.
You can move back to cover if you wish, or take
Yeah.
or a bonus action or whatever else you might have left.
All I can do is move back to cover.
All right. Garrison's up.
Garrison is going to slide to like this position
Mhm.
and just, I don't know, maybe try to shove his axe in there if if the guy pokes his head in or something. I don't really know what he could do, but
You don't have like a bow on you or anything?
no. Captain Insano shows no mercy. Garrison's gonna poke the guy in the eyes if he looks through the hole.
Alrighty. So you have a ready action to try to hit somebody through the arrow slot. Is that what you're doing? Okay.
Captain Insano shows.
Why yada. All right. The flame skulls move again, or well, they do what they're going to do. This one comes out, but it's not really close enough to be swiped at, because it knows you guys are all right up next to these things. The arrow slots are designed to kind of hit from the other side, and flame skulls aren't stupid. And as soon as it sees Garrison like trying to reach through the arrow slot to hit it, this is the one that had summoned the little fiery ball, and it sends it here, which I think is just a bonus action. As a bonus action, you can move it 30 feet. So I'll need a dex save from Garrison, and then this thing is going to throw some more magic missiles. They still have a couple spell slots left. Low level one, though. You make the dex save, you'll take you're going to take 14 points from magic missiles, and then 2d6 for halved from the flaming sphere. So half of that, 3 points from the flaming sphere. And this one, after it does that, it flies back into the darkness to the south. Well, not into the dark. You can see it go that way. You can see the flames kind of lighting up the southern part of the room. The other one hasn't done anything just yet. Nazoth is up.
Okay. I'm gonna run all the way up to the window so I can shoot him.
All right. As soon as you come into this window here, you'll be able to see this one up there, and it had a ready action for more magic missiles, which come flying your way. Only 7 points to Nazoth, and then Nazoth, you can take your actions.
Bardic Inspiration,
You won't need to.
Oh.
That hits. And blasts him to pieces. Shatters. Gold parts falling to the ground.
Hell yeah. All we needed was Naz.
You don't see any others to unleash another bolt on at the moment. And you probably don't want to stand next to the flaming sphere at the end of your turn if you have any movement left.
It took all my 30 feet to get there, and I used an action to attack, so I can't dash.
Let's put you on this side of the thing then. Because you still could have, like, it's the same distance wherever, no matter where you are. Like, there's no middle ground for these arrow slots. They kind of designed this stupidly. Let's put you there instead. And you just peered around the corner and shot that guy. That way you don't have to worry about the flaming sphere. All right, let's get to Riles. Riles is like, yeah, everybody get him! And he's gonna... You know what? Oh, I forgot. He could have taken a shot at this one. It would have been really hard to hit it, but let's take one shot and see what happens. The +5, he actually hits this one. And does 5 points. Even with a +5 to its AC, he still manages to hit
But he's our sniper.
That's exactly why he's our sniper.
Let me roll a concentration check for that guy. And, ooh, the sphere's gone. Actually, Nazoth, you can be the south if you want.
It's right in the eye.
Esmeralda is up. And let's see here. 5. Looks through, doesn't see anything. And goes over here next to you, Garrison. And she readies to cast a spell. Gretchen's up.
Right. I'll go ahead and move here, and let's do Aura Vitality on Jareth.
Ready? 5 points. Healing. Health.
Thank
I don't
you.
know why that says higher cast.
It does 2d6. It's what level spell is it normally supposed to be?
It's a 3rd level spell.
Oh. Is it also a 2nd level spell?
Not that I'm aware of.
don't know. Maybe it's another glitch or something.
Yeah.
Beyond 20 or D&D Beyond. Anything else?
Let's see. I'll move against the wall, and I think everyone's doing all right. Yeah, that'll be it for my turn.
All right, Jareth is up.
Can I see the other skull with my dark vision?
No. This is the angle that you can see into the room, and if you're looking both ways through both of these, like this hole, like looks down to like here, and this one like looks up to here. You don't see. You kind of jump between the two, and you don't see any at the moment. But you can see light in this direction. It's just the angle of the arrow slots don't let you see down here.
Can I examine it and see if it's weak?
Examine what?
The arrow slots to see if I could make it bigger.
No, this is like unless you have like shaped stone or something like that, you're not going to be able to open these wider.
Oh, I didn't take shape stone.
So
Okay. I can't see it. Snakes don't have vertebrae, right?
no, they do. Do you want to transform into like a small snake to slip through there? A large one won't be able to fit through. Like a skull can't fit through here. It's got to be something like that's tiny.
Yeah.
Can you do a worm? A worm's an invertebrate.
I mean, you can turn into like a small snake, but they don't have a lot of hit points. But you could get through there if you wanted to.
Hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna pop open the monster thing you sent me.
Like a spider, a tiny spider could get through there. Any sort of tiny animal that has kind of like tiny anatomy, like squirrels, spiders,
So
small snakes, or tiny snakes, stuff like that
size?
gets through. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's got to be like, it's got to be reasonably tiny. Like technically, the flame skulls are tiny, but I don't think a skull could fit through an archery slot.
Right.
And Stone Shape is on the cleric spell list, so if we take a nap, an 8-hour nap, I can cast it.
Okay, so tiny, a bat,
That could fit through there.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's wild shape into a bat.
Bat. You have to scream it like the what is it? What we do in the shadows? Have you ever seen What We Do in the Shadows? The one vampire, every time he turns into a bat, he just yells bat, bat, and then he just poof and becomes a bat.
All right, bat rhythm. Let's see it. Right, remember Daniel Batcliffe?
Yeah.
All right, and I've got speed of 30. So a wild shape into a bat, and
I'm a bat. I'm trying to bring one out, but it's taking a second. There you go.
Here's a bat.
so I assume it took me 5 to get in.
Yeah, it's not even like difficult terrain, just VF5.
All right, so I'll fly down to there.
As soon as you're inside, you can see them. 1 second, I will show you. The whole room. Doors to the north, lots of doors to the west, double doors to the south. You know what? There should be. Just realized that the scale is off here a little bit. Thought these were all on the lower level, but they're on the upper level. But I'm just going to say they're on the lower level. Oh. Bat, bat. And we're going to assume that there are stairs here. That makes this actually makes sense. Stairs here, stairs there. But you can see them.
Right. Do I have control of the bat?
Oh, I thought you did. Did I not give you control? Hold on. I did not. My bad. There you go.
Alright, so it came in there. Would you say that's close enough to bite?
Sure.
I don't think it's gonna do anything.
No. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Beep. You don't even get close.
I don't even get a plus to anything. That's crazy.
That's the bad thing about being a bat.
Yeah. At least
You're in
I've
the room,
got
though.
echolocation.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Garrison is up. Are we okay on time here? I know we're a little over here, but I feel like this fight's almost over.
I got nothing going on. Garrison goes, Esmeralda, you want to see something careless? And he uses his last spell slot to Misty Step into this room. And he goes with the bat, and then oh look, the skulls! And he runs up to him, and he starts attacking. Hiya!
There's a bat in here too.
Oh, fucking bats! I hate bats.
Garrison would have at least seen me transform, right?
I know. I was joking.
But was he paying attention, really?
Hack
Roll perception.
and hack, and this flame skull goes down.
Aha! I needed that.
But it took both strikes.
Yeah, that took, so I went through. I guess I got some movement. Is that guy at the top of the stairs or at the bottom of the stairs?
He's at the top of the stairs.
Garrison's too exhausted to even try to get up those stairs. He just looks at him and goes, fuck it. If you get me, you get me.
Seems like he was cowering, but
He goes like 10 feet over here. That's all he can get. He puts a hand on the wall and he's just like,
that was also round 10. This guy has been hiding over here for 10 rounds. And just as you...
Oh, he still turned.
He is. But I've been counting them, and this is the turn he gets free. All right.
He's been fresh.
Yeah, he's fresh. Fresh. And he also has a fireball.
Oh, God.
But is he going to use it on a bat? No. Instead, he will... He's going to drop a flaming sphere on Garrison. Puts it like right there. And Garrison, give me a dex save, please.
it's so cold. It's so hot in this place. It's so cold. It's so hot in this place.
Only 4 points of damage. Not too bad. Kind of bounces
Fine.
down the stairs and just sears you a little bit. And this guy is flying up at the top here of the stairs, just holding his position for now. Nazoth is up. This guy is unfortunately in a position where you can't see him if you...
I know, and I know how to get in there, but if I'd have thought of it last turn, I would have used my... I've had to waste an action. But I'm going to use my Hex Pack Rod to get a spell slot back, but that takes an action, so...
Okay.
that'll
So
be
you have
my turn.
you picked up another slot.
Yeah, but that's going to be my turn, because I...
You want to move anywhere?
No, I'm staying here.
Okay. Riles is up. And way across the room. Are they dead? Anyone?
I think they've been dead.
He's gonna run over here.
They started dead, Riles.
Okay. Esmeralda is up and can't see these. She's just gonna not have a good ready action. She's not gonna waste a spell on this. Garrison, you got him?
No, there's stairs. I had no idea there were stairs in this room. Conceptually, I didn't think it was possible until now.
No
And
one
now
told me
I've-
there'd be stairs.
Yeah, the stairs are going to defeat me. I'm too exhausted to move on. I might just quit here.
She's like, I can't get in there. Lure them
Yeah.
out.
Again, this was a mistake in judgment.
Gretchen's up. Esmeralda's ready in action to magic missile. She's in a lot of spell points here or spell slots. She doesn't have anything else that she can do. Doesn't have any other ranged attacks.
Can I see Garrison from this murder
Uh,
hole?
You'd have to move over next to Nazoth. I think that one is. You kind of have to look at how I'm judging them at least is by the angle of the arrow slot.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and give Garrison a little bit of health.
No, please.
Yeah, you may
don't
actually run
prolong
down to
the
this one.
suffering.
Oh, that
So
one.
you have to be down next to. You have to be like right there,
Okay.
right behind, either
Right behind
either there
Esmeralda.
or there. You can be there too.
Okay.
12.
So
there
this
you go.
works. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's fine.
Full health.
Anything else for Gretchen?
Let's see. She's 246. No, I think that'll do it for this turn. A little bit of health.
Alrighty. Then we have Jareth.
I'm gonna bonus action to get out of wild shape.
Alright. We'll remove Batrith.
Uh,
and Jareth.
Hi, Batrith.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to try out something that I was given a while ago. I'm going to throw Adrian's dagger.
Nice. That is a hit. Is that the right damage? I guess it is. You're not a dex build, really.
No.
Wait. You have a plus. Yeah. Okay. So you do hit though. 4 points of damage, and the dagger returns to you.
Yep. I use bonus action. I use action. I've got movement. I'm going to move over here, and that's it.
Alrighty. Let me roll a con save for it because it can lose its little flaming sphere. It does. Flaming sphere goes away.
Hey.
Oh yeah, Jared.
Garrison's up.
Garrison, re-emboldened by Gretchen's healing and by the fact that this flaming sphere went down. Maybe I can do it.
You got it, Garrison.
Let's not overthink it. I can go 15 feet, and then that's my action. But these stairs are much bigger, I'm assuming, than 5 feet long. So, like, what's it gonna take me to get to the top of the stairs, Rob?
I think these. So here we go. Let's go 5, 10, 15. They're steep stairs, but I'm just going to say that this area here is maybe like 5 feet or so above this area. Because I kind of messed it up a little bit.
No,
So I'm
it's
trying to
fine.
split the difference.
I was just figuring that these were like the servant steps that were just so steep. Nobody gives a shit.
That is part of the reason. Yes, they are
We
steeper
lost a
because-
servant every day on this staircase, but we never fixed him. So Garrison, yeah, I guess if you give me the 15, sure.
I'll give it to
And
you.
he's gonna swing away, and he's like, "I got you now."
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Nice. And then
Two
he falls
hits.
over backwards and just rolls down the stairs. in exhaustion.
21 points of damage. All right, this one's a little messed up after that. That's all Garrison had, right? All right. Guess what's coming?
Fireball.
Oh no!
Ah, look, he's not
That's
even
where you wanted me to move.
that genius spell.
I didn't want you to
no,
move there.
can't
I didn't want you to move there. But you had to move there in order to see Garrison.
see- Okay.
How long does the immunity to fire last with that absorb element?
It's instantaneous. Once you've used it
It's
against
just
one
the reaction.
thing, it's gone. So
Oh,
you're gonna have
okay.
to cast it again if you've got the spell slots.
I do.
Use the spell slot. All right,
Did it at 3rd level.
24 points of damage. Esmeralda and Gretchen, because you guys are outside, this is a little weird. Like normally fireballs fill every spot, but I'm going to say that because these are very narrow, like that the arrow slots are really narrow, that you have two options. You can take advantage on the save, or wait, hold on. Let me see what the deal is. I think it's advantage when you have cover. Yeah, advantage on this on the saving though. Same thing for Nazoth. Some fire comes flying out, but you guys do have cover, which will give you that advantage.
Okay. So rolling 2 dex saves. And both are fails.
Oh, poor Gretch.
24 points of damage. Nazoth, you'll have to roll 2. Riles is far enough away. Esmeralda will need to roll.
That's fine.
Oh, double fumbles for Esmeralda. She's looking right through this thing and it just hits her right in the face. Burns her
Yeah.
eyebrows off.
I'm like, what's in there?
Fire!
You guys just got like a channeled cone. Like, you know, like the pressure of it filling up this chamber just shot up the vents to the side. Just roasting you guys. Like,
Oh man.
Oh, shit. All right, and then she takes 17. Alrighty then. This thing is not long for this world. It was his last big trick. Nazoth, you are up.
Alright.
You can't see it from where you are, or even from where Esmeralda is.
No,
You're
don't
still kind
worry,
of in
I
a
can-
shitty.
I can get in there now. I polymorph myself into like a mouse or something. And
You want to use a 4th level spell to polymorph into a mouse?
Why not? I got nothing else to do.
All right. You'll be in the room, but you probably won't be able to do anything until like next round.
Yeah, I know, but at least I can do something.
All right.
There's-
All right. You have poly.
It's either that or I pass my turn, so I'm just.
There's only one of these things left, and you know that Garrison and Jareth might have it like under control.
Oh, we're really short resting after this, or I am. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, you're in the room as a snake or a spider or whatever you want to be. What's your choice, Nazoth? Rat, spider, snake?
I said rat. So
All right, rat. I won't pull out a token right away. Riles is gonna be like, I'm just gonna stay over here now, and gonna throw a healing on Gretchen. Gretchen's all roasted. When was the last time that
Thank
happened?
you.
Here you go. I can use a 3rd. I can use a. They're gonna give you a little one because
That's
they're
fine.
running out of spells.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
7.
Thank you.
And they'll ready their crossbow in case something comes, to one of these windows. Esmeralda's up. She can't see anything, and this seems like a bad idea to stand at these windows. So she's gonna grab Gretchen and pull you up the stairs a little bit.
All right.
Pulls you up the stairs. She's like, did it get on my eyebrows? How do I look? She was looking right through the hole when it just came out and hit her in the face. She's blistered.
I think it's what the
Eyebrows are, like,
kids are
roasted.
doing nowadays anyway. It's fine.
Damn it! I look like my mother. Gretchen, you're up.
Oh man.
Oh, did you have to roll a con save for your? Did you already roll it?
Oh,
hold
I
on to your
did
spell?
not. Let me do that. It could be gone.
I think the
It's
12 was what you needed, right? Did you?
I think so.
Yeah, because it
24.
would have been a 12.
Okay.
All right, spell's still up.
Perfect. Let's go ahead and use that on myself.
Boy.
Back 6.
Jareth and Garrison, you can go now. I think that Gretchen is just doing
Yeah.
medical treatment right now.
I'm,
First aid.
I'm gonna move in
Got it.
for melee range.
All right.
Because I've got that extra damage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll use my bonus action for Shillelagh,
Alrighty.
and then I get an extra 12 damage, I believe it was.
For Shillelagh?
No,
what, 12?
for the absorb.
Oh yeah. Whatever you rolled on the what is it?
Oh, did you roll?
It was a
again?
12.
You
Yeah,
upcasted.
yeah, I did.
Yeah, burn high level spells. Yeah, so it'll be 12 points of fire damage to it. Unfortunately, it's immune to fire damage.
But it still gets 7, right?
It still gets 7. You still clock it for 7. You crack its skull, and it's just barely hanging on here. And it's going to be up to Garrison, I think, to finish it off.
Can I
Unless you have a bonus action. Of
can I use an athletics or something to keep it pinned in the corner with the Shillelagh?
No, not really. Do you
okay.
have... what do you have in your hands right now?
The Shillelagh?
And do you have like a shield or anything like that, or no?
I have no shields.
So you could, with a bonus action, try to stab it with that dagger too, because it's you
Oh
can use two-weapon fighting.
no! I used my bonus action for Shillelagh.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if Garrison can finish this thing off.
Garrison's going to swing away. Once, twice, try to smash this.
Oh, crit! This thing is
Ooh.
dead.
Nice.
Yes.
Garrison.
Skull shards
Get-
and fire and ash fly everywhere as you hack this thing to smithereens. The last of the flame schools goes down.
I am so glad Turn worked on them.
Let us focus on the big baddie first.
Yeah. Trying
Garrison
to fight all of that at once would have been
is
not
just
fun.
starfished on the
Does anybody else have religion as a skill?
Gretchen.
Yes, Jareth does.
Gretchen, you already rolled against these things though, so
Yeah.
it's got to be somebody that's not
Gotcha.
rolled. So, Jareth, give me a roll.
22.
Jareth, now that you've fought these things, you remember hearing the lore of flame skulls. There's something about flame skulls that is especially dangerous. They have an ability called rejuvenation. Even if they are destroyed, they recover and pull themselves back together. Sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes an hour or two after they've been destroyed. The only way to permanently destroy them is to use holy water to sprinkle on them, or dispel magic, or remove curse.
Gretchen, I shout.
Yes?
Do you have holy water?
That's a good question.
I do.
Can you make holy
If-
water? You're a cleric.
I'd have to take ceremony.
Okay.
I need to find a bathroom.
I have ceremony. It'll take me an hour while you guys do a short rest, but I can get.
But
us
we only have 30
water.
minutes.
Oh,
Well, then I can't help you.
I do have dispel.
You have to spell?
Does
I
anybody have
dispel
removed curse?
and remove curse. I have both.
What if Gretchen urinates on it? Would that be counting as holy
No.
water? She's a cleric.
You guys had picked up some holy water at some point.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Look
That's
in
right.
your
I just
Party
never put
treasure.
it on my character sheet.
Oh,
I don't know where it is, but I know that you guys picked it up. You got some from the tower, I thought, or from the wagon outside the tower.
Party
Yeah,
treasure. I don't think we wrote it down. I don't see holy water.
I don't see it either.
I will
but,
check my notes. Hold on. Thursday.
Oh, hey, look at that! I just happened to write down holy water on my. I'm kidding. I don't have it.
If we search holy water on Discord, would it pop up?
It might show up.
There you
Searching
go. I
holy
got you. Hold
water.
on. 321. A wooden chest containing a gold symbol of the Morning Lord. 3 vials of.
3 vials of holy water.
All right, so I've got those.
Oh, well, how convenient! 3 skulls.
Yeah, you want to pass those through?
They don't fit.
Do they fit?
They're like
They do.
obvious.
They're giant
do.
They're like-
globes of water.
Yeah, they're they're like round.
You're like,
some
dink,
weird fucking
dink,
art.
Shit!
Are we out of combat?
You're out of combat.
Okay.
You're passing these things through
So
uh,
we'll give
to
one
those
to
inside.
one to Naz for the one in the north. I'll take one.
I can't
And-
handle holy water.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Just don't splash it on yourself.
Yeah.
yeah, and I'll take the one to the east. Garrison, take the one to the west.
All right. As you
Eric.
are
Drinks it.
dousing these things with holy water, and finishing them off, the door up here creaks open. Oh. You see a dimly lit chamber above, and you see some men standing just beyond the door, wearing furs and hides and leather and carrying wicked-looking weapons. They remind you of those berserkers that you guys saw at Yester Hill. And they're glaring down at you from the top of the stairs. And this is going to be our little bit of a clippy for today.
Maybe
guys,
they're
look.
friends.
I found a winter wardrobe.
There you go.
Seeing as how we're trapped in here,
Oh, how's the temperature? Are we still super
It is very cold in here. Very cold.
Okay.
Although when this door opens, a little bit of heat comes out. Right into Garrison and Jared's face.
Hell yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Great sesh.
Alrighty, everybody. I was a little worried about you guys coming to this place. I think you're just going to be just fine.
I got a weird meta question, Rob. Does
Yeah.
Esmeralda level up with us?
No,
No.
she's already kind of like above your pay grade.
Oh, okay. I wasn't
You're
sure.
catching
like,
up to her, kind of.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't just like sure where she was, and then it's like, oh shit, are we gonna get to a point where she's like useless? You know what I mean? Like,
No, she was a little bit less useless in this particular situation because the only ranged weapon she has is magic missiles.
it's just spell
And
busting.
and she was using up a lot of spells. She was using lightning bolts and magic missiles, and she was throwing a lot of stuff at that first guy. But she's also very conservative when she uses her magic. She lets you guys kind of take a beating, and she doesn't really think that you guys should like. She doesn't really want to be here. You already know that she's got like her goals are not exactly aligned with yours. She's very single-minded. She's like, we're here to destroy Strahd, and if there's something we can gain in this place, do it. Then that's good. But she doesn't think that is beseeching the dark powers here
Yeah.
for some sort of boon. So I think Gretchen might be the only one in your group that she might fully trust.
Oh.
Maybe Riles too.
Oh, come
And maybe
on.
Jareth. Maybe Jareth.
She's
Jareth
fast.
tends to go off on his own and do weird shit though, get in trouble. So like, there's
It's
a trust
nothing
issue
major.
there. Not yet.
Just kind of wandering.
Until it is. Until it is.
Until it is.
All right. Thank you. Everybody have a great night. I don't know if everybody saw Rob's running one shot. Have fun on
Oh yeah,
Sunday.
I'm running a one shot on
Yeah.
Sunday afternoon, Vecna prequel. Sunday evening, sorry. Same time as this game, but on Sunday evening.
Oh,
The
I think some
Vecna
people have
out
already
yet?
played it. Yeah, the whole Vecna thing is I've actually started running it on 1 day. I'm running it on Tuesday mornings, but the prequel is separate from it. Like it can exist entirely separate from it. Sort of like a little taste of Vecna.
Little taste of Vecna.
It's meant to be a one shot.
a little
Oh,
ad
fun.
then to the people watching the stream. There's a link right there. Start playing games. If you're interested in joining one of Rob's games, you can see all the open seats and games and ask him a question if you have so.
Hey, maybe I should put my own link up there. Hold on a second here. That's smart.
Well,
I'm so bad at this.
Lucky was very kind enough to put the link above your name in the
Oh, good.
in the thing.
But it's in my link, or is it just a link to start playing?
Start playing games /GM/DM-raw.
Ah,
I'm
nice.
gonna put a QR to my Venmo and PayPal. If anybody just wants to shoot me money, let me know.
I mean, there's an option to donate to the stream. So if that happens during
Oh,
the
hell
stream,
yeah.
I will split the money with all of you.
Oh, nice. Alrighty. Sometimes I
I'll
forget that we're
trade
streaming.
pictures of my pregnant wife's feet.
Yeah.
And that's how we end the stream. Thanks so much for
We're
watching.
gonna get like ding 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 ding. It's gonna be like
Oh.
5 people that suddenly show up.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good night, guys.
All right, good night, everybody.
Night,
and
guys.
thank you.